Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike Wendt and Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We have the food show you deserve. Well, thank you to our sponsors this week. Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton. Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers. The world-famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1, South in Peabody. NicksPlaceOnline.com for all their locations and their catering needs. You can also order online, NicksPlaceOnline.com.
Your catering needs.
Your catering needs. Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody and fucking Fibber McGee's, kid.
Hot damn.
We are, what, a month away from St. Paddy's Day?
Oh, there's a lot going on in for a lot of places that
so
day.
Much, and Fibber McGee's is one of those places. But also on Tuesday nights, they do their
all
wings. Half off wings if you buy up yourself a beverage.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Hell yeah, baby.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah. Fibber McGee's, half off wings. If you buy a beverage, go get some wings at Fibber McGee's, kid.
They pour the best pint of Guinness on the North Shore.
There you go.
You know why?
Why?
Because they give a fuck.
Integrity is
important. No. It's just pouring a Guinness is not easy. You have to have certain things go the right way.
Yeah.
And most of these places can't fucking do it right.
They can't pour a fucking beer.
No, Guinness is different. It's a whole different situation.
Being a cunt.
You are a cunt. But no, Fibber McGee's kid can pour a fucking nice Guinness.
There you go.
A nice hefty head.
No logo in the foam, of course.
They're not gay like that.
Don't do the logo. Don't do the logo.
But
you don't need that corporate sponsorship invoking on your drinking.
But they can draw a shamrock. Not the little puff of air that makes that's stupid.
Yeah.
But some of them bartenders can do the little shamrock action, which I do appreciate.
Some of them little bartenders.
That's what I appreciate about them. And actually, a couple of my favorite bartenders around right now are at Fibber's.
Mm-hmm.
I will shout them out. Mm-hmm. They were formerly, what's the place by the mall we've been to a million times? I was there today.
Double Bull.
Formerly Double Bull bartenders. Heidi and Tashi. Not Tashi from Beefs, Tashi from Double Bull.
Not Heidi from Beefs.
Not Heidi, no, different Heidi and Tashi. They both moved from Double Bull to Fibber McGee's.
Mm-hmm.
So not only does Fibber McGee's have, the best wings in the North Shore, incredible burgers and food, but they have my two favorite bartenders.
Is that why McGrath has moved over?
Well, yeah.
He slid on over.
I mean, you can probably figure out why.
You connect those dots.
He can't even see the dots. It's because he's cross-eyed.
That's the other one.
Well, aren't they all?
Yeah, pretty much. Look, aren't we all at the end of the day?
Birth defect, are you a real beefer?
At the end of the day, aren't we all?
All right, Mike. Ready to start this thing?
Let's get it off and running. So the past week or so, you have been posting basically polls.
Yeah, polls
for Beef Madness. Looking for the lesser known shops who are going to enter in the competition.
Well, the competition has 64 openings.
So many.
Unlike your mom, who has 4.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And there are around 180 shops in the North Shore and beyond that qualify for this, as in they sling legit North Shore beefs.
Mm-hmm.
180 places. That math ain't mathing.
Right.
So we can't pick everybody, so we got to narrow it down. So I'm going city to city and giving 4 different places the chance to qualify for Madness.
Not everybody can win it. Everybody's got to be losers.
I mean, it's going to be 179 losers.
Right.
1 winner.
1.
So we're not asking people to pick between Modern or Londies or Bella's or Pete's, but like if you're in Wakefield and you are Keepo's or Billy's or Wakefield House of Beef or Nick's Place, you got to fight for your right to party.
Right.
So every night, except for tonight, because I forgot to.
You posted, it was like maybe a week or so ago, basically, was it the top 10 or something like that? The top 10 who were basically guaranteed to have
but
their
that was
spot.
a preliminary top 10.
Right.
it was basically a teaser for people to actually start fucking doing reviews because some places aren't getting the reviews they used to.
Right.
And example, Jamie's.
Right.
Jamie's scores well, but no one's doing reviews.
Right.
How am I supposed to fucking include? I'm going to include them, obviously, but like, you need to go there.
It's funny because Jamie's was the pretty girl at the fucking dance for a while, and I think people forgot that they got new ownership and they changed their fucking ways, and they've actually gotten a hell of a lot better. Despite
I was there recently.
Fucking podcast.
I was there recently for the first time in so many months.
Did you get yourself a namesake?
I did get my namesake. I paid for my namesake, which is gonna never not piss me off.
Yeah, but you love that integrity.
I mean, I gladly accept a free beef whenever it's offered. I will be honest about said beef, but if you named it after me, I wouldn't mind a little something for the you fucking named it after me. Just you fucking named it after me. I gotta fucking pay for it.
Well, nobody there named it after you. Let's be quite fucking honest.
That's true. It cost me $12.
They inherited that fucking menu.
$12.03 for the beef named after me.
Everybody comes in for these fucking super three-ways, and we got 3 other sandwiches named after goddamn retards.
I might make a phone call and say, you know what? I'm not going back until you fucking give me. If I order my own sandwich named after me, it's fucking free. It's fucking free. Get over it.
Show your ID.
She knows me.
Oh, I thought they changed fucking everybody.
No, it's the same fucking people, just new people in charge. And here's the best part. They had a envelope from the golf tournament sponsorship in their drawer for 4 months, and she handed it to me after I paid for my beef.
You know what though? This is dealing with corporate sponsorships, man. Plain and simple.
Gross.
Plain and fucking simple.
Phone, man. And again, I don't discount the rating.
They've gotten too corporate.
I just would,
this is why when I go to JB's, they have to basically, if I go there before the happy hour hours, they have to just kind of keep a running tally and then charge all the beers when they get to happy hour.
There it is.
Yeah,
you're dealing with smart people over there.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm paying full fucking price for a sandwich named after me.
No such thing as happy hour beef. Massachusetts sucks. They don't do happy hour.
You can do discounted food.
I know. I'm just making a bad joke.
Just a bad joke. Okay, we'll go bad joke.
Just a bad joke because you have to pay full price for a fucking sandwich named after you.
Every time.
This is literally the Curbed episode with fucking Larry David with his fucking sandwich.
It makes me mad every time. Like, why am I paying full price for this? Why am I doing this? I don't even pay full price at Londy's and nothing on that is named after me.
You know what? I respect Ted for that. Keep your shit pure. Don't name it after these fucking hacks.
Well, there's nothing different. Listen, I invented that. I created that with my mind.
I know you did.
I'm very smart. I'm smart, kid.
I'm smart. I know things. Fucking Fredo.
But so yeah, we're narrowing down Beef Madness.
I like the way you're whittling it down with like the lesson, like I said, the lesser known shops, and you're doing it on Instagram and stuff, and I dig it because it's giving it's they don't stand a chance. We all know that, but it's giving them a little bit of recognition in this fucking tournament, which is widely known. It's coming massive, by the way.
It's about to be. It's the biggest year ever, I think.
I mean, CNS is gonna fucking stack the deck. I don't know. There's already a little bit of collusion there. They're giving away gift cards. They're doing all kinds of things. We got fucking idiots in the goddamn reviews.
He asked me about that. I said, listen, there are no rules on your own page when it comes to Beef Madness. Do whatever the fuck you want to get members and reviews because Daddy likes reviews and members. And that's all Daddy cares about. But Papa Ferg don't care who wins.
These reviewers need to know.
It was bad. It was bad.
Here's the fucked up thing. A lot of the idiots are coming from CNS, and CNS has your literal fucking rules on every one of their napkin holders.
Yeah, and
every fucking table has the fucking reviews and the rules and join the group and all that shit. Yeah. And it's like, how are the fucking idiots coming from this shop?
Because they're Central Mass idiots.
Well, that fair fucks.
They're inbred fucks. The kid
Bill's
from
gonna be a fucking heavy hitter, though. My God.
yes, he is.
My God.
The kid from George and Leon's, Logan, who owns George and Leon's in Westbrook.
Hilarious that none of these places are owned by people with their own names.
Well, this place,
George and Leon's owned by Logan.
Well, I will explain why it's George and Leon's.
Fine.
There's a real reason. George is his dog, and Leon's his son.
Oh, fair fucks.
Okay. That place, that one, yeah, again, no, everyone's a Knicks, though, and no Knicks work there.
Yeah.
So,
Costa owned Knicks.
Yes, he did. Well, Nick's his dad.
Okay.
So Nick is still around. Nick's alive.
I mean, I guarantee you
pal.
There's a 6 degrees of a Greek with these fucking beef shops, but like when you get down to the fucking front lines, no.
Not all the time.
No.
Most Londies have no Londy.
Who owns Pete's?
George.
Jacques.
Jacques.
Was there
Harry
a
used to own Liberty? At some point, Pete owned
Probably.
Pete's. My cousin George owned Steve's. Steve's in Malden.
Weird.
Just call it George's.
Just call it George.
It's a better fucking name.
Honestly, it's a more Greek name.
Yeah, so it's a Greek name.
I probably wouldn't go to get a beef at Steve's. I go to George.
Steve's was good. They got fucked by their landlord and had to close.
Doesn't everybody get fucked by their lawyer or their landlord?
Lease issue with the guy. They wanted electrical panel updated, and then the landlord wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So he just defaulted on their own thing. Anyways, listen though.
Anyways,
Logan from George and Leon's is like, hey Andy, no one reviews our shop. Are we going to be in? I'm like, yes, you're going to be in because you're in fucking Westbrook, Maine, and you're averaging 9.5. He's like, how do we get more reviews? I said, I don't know. Bill from CNS has got people driving a fucking Pepperell.
He's giving away $100 if you fucking come.
I mean, just figure it out. Watch what he's doing because he's killing it out there.
Marketing.
He had the third most reviews. More reviews than Bella's in the last 2 months.
Legit. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's everywhere. The guy's he's no dummy.
It's rare that a day goes by that I don't see a CNS fucking review. Which was last year when Harry put the new bun out, that was all Bella's. Mm-hmm. Now Bill's the new fucking pretty girl in the dance.
Yeah, there's only problem is with that is there's one really, really pretty girl who hasn't won the dance yet.
Nix.
Nope.
No?
Nope. There's one really, really, really pretty girl who's never been to the dance.
Never been to the dance.
Well, she's been, but she's never been fully ready to go for the dance. And her name is Ted.
You're fucking right.
He's never
owned the shop during Beef Madness.
He owned North Andover during last year's, but he had just opened.
We talked about this, I think, the first year. The group was shut down. We were just going into Beef Madness, and Ted had just sold the place too. It was a culmination of shit.
There are,
and we had just put you guys on Wicked Bites, so the culmination of shit was just mounting.
In my opinion, there are 5 or 6 legit shops with a championship possibility.
Go ahead.
Londi's, CNS, Bella's Pete's,
sure,
Nick's Burlington, Modern Butcher. Now, I think Dark Horse.
Modern is that killer that everyone hates. Modern is such the fucking NWO, aren't they? And they are such the cool heels. It's like everybody loves them, but everybody loves to fucking hate them too because they only do it once a week.
And why do I include them?
For that fucking reason.
Because everyone fucking hates it. And Daddy needs that content.
Yeah. And also, they serve beefs and they get reviewed. And on fucking Saturdays, despite fucking the weather, there's a line down the block.
They get reviewed the 5th most of any shop.
I told you, at fucking Christmas, my cousin, who has a brand new baby, who maybe that would have been an important thing. No, she came straight up to me. She goes, the next time you go to fucking Modern, I want to fucking call. I'm like, holy shit, okay. Like, I haven't seen you in 3 years, but okay.
It is a phenomenon, and the only people who complain are the ones who haven't had it. I ain't standing no line. for a beef.
Jealousy.
Why don't you just do it once? Or get there at 1 PM and just don't wait in line and go get one.
See, they want it so fucking bad that they hate it, and it's also that Boston mentality. It's like we gotta hate something, and it's like that looks so good, and that looks like something I would fucking enjoy to my fucking bone, but I'm not gonna wait in an hour line. I wouldn't wait in an hour line, and I would if I didn't know you, I would be the same fucking person. I would wait. Fuck once. That place. Fuck you people. I'm not waiting in that line.
I'd wait once.
I wouldn't. I probably.
You wait in line for a fucking ride at Disney that you've been on.
Yeah, but that's in the sun. That's not in the snow.
Yeah, they're open in the summer, in the spring, and the fall.
Okay, I guess if I lived up there, maybe one Saturday I would probably wake up and do it. But that's the other. That's the other bitch of it.
May.
That's the other bitch of it. It's fucking mornings.
10:30.
It's fucking 2:30 on a day off is morning to me.
You know what I'm gonna do? I've been talking about this for a while. I'm thinking when the weather gets warmer.
Yeah.
Although it could be funnier in the cold. Bring chairs. Roll up. 9 AM.
Yeah.
Drinks in a cooler.
Yeah.
And bring some cornhole and tailgate with the fellas.
I love it. I think it's a fantastic idea. Ask Lisa and Warren, because I feel it's also something that would attract attention from the authorities.
Red cups.
I'm just saying. Just throw it by him. Hey,
red Solo cup.
Do you think this would be a problem? Because because you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? It's bringing people into that shop. Let's
have a party.
Because yes, I agree 100%. That's what you should be doing in that fucking line.
Or we just hang out and drink nips and don't tell anybody. Whatever.
There you go.
We don't have to, be dicks about it. But I think taking over the sidewalk in Danvers Square, throwing cornhole things at people is gonna be hilarious.
I think it's hilarious.
Throwing some bean bags.
I think you bring Baba Yaga with you.
Oh, he needs to come.
What are you fat fucks doing?
Grimace is going to make fun of us. Just see already. In case you're ready.
Big fucking deal.
He's going to be really mean to us because he's so funny. His ice cream and his autism.
What else is going on with Beef Madness as we gear up for it?
So
when is it starting? Let's start there. When is it starting? Because we have shit going on in March.
It's going to be way before we have shit going on in March.
Okay, so you're doing it like legit March 1st.
No, the first weekend of March. The first one. Okay. So as of March 5th, I'm sorry, as of February 15th, we're going to finalize the standings of the highest rated shops. That way we can decide who the 1 seeds and 2 seeds are.
Say the hydrated?
Hydrated? No, finalize the what?
Did you say finalize the hydrated shots?
I don't think so.
My ears are fucked.
It's okay. I'm yawning and drunk.
All right.
Finalize the seating of the Beef Madness, the 1s and 2s. And once we have that, we'll populate each. There's gonna be 8.
Yeah.
Eight sections, 8 brackets.
Are you adding regions?
Yeah, but there's gonna be less total spots per region.
Because I feel like it was 4 or
it was 4 times 16. Now it's 8 times 8.
Oh man,
it's gonna be 8 regions of 8 instead of 4 of 16.
Going big, going hard.
It's the exact same amount of people, and it's just a lot more 1s.
Yeah,
because there's too many shops right now that are killing it. That I'm not gonna fucking call CNS a 2 seed.
Well, the problem is becoming that everybody's got a fucking 9, so you got like 20 fucking shops averaging a 9.
That's the problem. So we're gonna include more number 1 seeds, and there's legit. Tessie's the one.
It really is. It's like a problem, not a problem, but it's like it's good for the shops, but it's also like really. It's like you got to balance the fucking spectrum here, pal.
So what's good about this though is now there's 1 through 8 times 8. So there's 8 different brackets, 8 places in each bracket. So the first round is going to be a 1 seed versus fodder, just a fucking, just an abuse machine, just Bill and Bob's,
right?
Kelly's,
basically the people you've been putting on Instagram.
Yeah, no, there's a special few that get this spot. My
Okay.
favorite was to fucking abuse.
Okay.
The second round is going to be a strong matchup for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And once we get down to the final 8, it is going to be a fucking bloodbath. We're going to have Anthony's, Tewksbury, and Jamie's, and fucking CNS, and all these like heavy hitters.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure that Anthony's goes against Anthony's and goes against Anthony's. I'm going to make sure Lonnie's has to go through Jamie's.
Right.
Bill out there in Metro West might have to go through Bella's. Pete's got to go through. I'm going to set it up to be the biggest fucking disaster bloodbath of all time to make everyone make choices they don't want to make.
I appreciate you doing shit like this. I don't envy you at all.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it so much.
Because for my brain, that is way too much calculating and math and fucking going from, okay, we got to start them here and get them to here. And I'm like,
yep.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm not alone. I have help, but
I'm not a fantasy football guy. I don't do any of the fucking brackets. I don't do any of shit. When people were talking about fucking squares, which we'll get to the Super Bowl in a second, it just made my fucking skin crawl.
I hate squares. But I do love the NCAA tournament. I do love a good bracket, and this is my bracket that I'm doing.
I hate squares too, man.
Hey, man. But this is going to be, I think, the greatest year in Beef Madness history.
It's definitely going to be the most competitive.
We've never had this many places. We've never had Ted Londy slinging. We've never had Bella's on a loss.
Yeah.
Pete's on a win. CNS and Nick's on the fucking come in a big way.
Right.
Tessie's just lurking. Like, always good. People love them. All these places. Anthony's and Tewksbury are just killing it with all his combinations.
Despite
Jamie's
the
back.
controversy.
Yeah, Jamie's is fucking back. We've never had, like, it's almost like it's like a murderer's row of just fucking animals. Just straight up killers.
Yeah.
And then the Modern Butcher is just lurking this. And yeah.
Modern Butcher is just
fucking sandwich that exists.
Just fucking waiting to get. All right. Everybody can get into this battle royal. I'm winning it.
Yeah, they really are. They won't win. I don't think they'll win because of the haters, but they always do pretty well.
They're there
pretty well.
And they are that fucking 600-pound elephant in the room.
They'll never not be in unless they like take a real long break.
Unless they stop.
Yeah.
Unless they stop beefs.
It would take a real act of God.
Because when they do beefs, they're 10 beefs. So if the only way to get out of this would be to stop doing it.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to push the post button the first night.
It's part of the reason. Like I've seen you like making these posts and posting up these lesser known shops and stuff, and it's like even without texting you about it, it's like I could see how excited you were getting. That's we didn't discuss that the Beef Madness was going to be the first topic. Like I kind of put it there. I'm like, he's really excited. He's really excited about this. This is honestly, because we got a lot to talk about with the Super Bowl, but this is way more important.
It really is. It matters so much to me. It's all I think about. I think about making stupid fucking memes and GIFs and videos and Beef Madness all fucking day long.
Yeah.
Because my real world job is fucked because the weather.
This is your job now.
This is what I'm doing right now.
What we're doing tonight and what you're doing with the bracket is now your job for the weather foreseeable future.
Yeah, until this fucking snow melts and I have some clean roofs, I can't do a fucking thing. And I think about it. I think about it too much. And I'm so excited. I honestly want to fast forward my life to get to the end to see who wins. But I know who's going to be.
It's hilarious that you say that shit. Because I have no idea.
Oh, I can foresee the entire
and I'm following this very closely. And I'm seeing like a lot. Like I'm excited about it because it's going to be, like you said, the most competitive fucking Beef Madness that we've had on this podcast in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think you've been doing it for 5 years now.
This is year 6.
Okay, so you did it a year before we started doing this. Yeah. But
like is Billy's one.
That's right. But this is like the most. Also, speaking of abilities, this week was when we aired that episode on TV, and you tried to steal my job.
I had it if I wanted it.
You had it.
It's funny as you bring that up. I thought about this today. I remember walking into Scott's basement because the first time I did the show with you guys was at that studio in Lawrence,
Right?
And the second time was at Scott's house.
Yep.
And I walked in like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, the first time I was really nervous. Then I realized it was fake and whatever. So I'm cool with it.
And he stole my shirt.
Yep. So the second time, like, I go to Scott's house, walk in that little basement garage door area.
Yeah.
And it's Scott and it's Carol. And you're not there. And I said, where's Mike? Like, we don't know. I'm like, okay.
You don't want to find out?
And I go, have you called him? Like, oh, we called him. I said, okay.
I was so dead to the world.
So I remember him telling me to sit in a different chair. It was your chair.
Yeah.
I had the board in front of me, which I couldn't touch. Some sort of board. I had some buttons.
Yeah.
Don't touch anything.
I ran the show.
I go, I won't. And Carol had to do some touching of things.
Yeah,
Not me, just things. And then I did your job for you. I did really well. I remember interviewing Joe Panadosi.
I woke up halfway through the show.
You called.
I called in.
Yeah, you called in.
So
I interviewed Joe Panadosi and the guy from Angelo's in fucking, was it Brockton?
Stone.
No. Angelo's in Brockton. They had the bada bing and the bada boom.
Oh no, Angelo's in
Plymouth?
if it's that guy, Plymouth.
Plymouth, yeah,
The
that's
bada
right.
bing, the bada boom, the
Yeah,
bada bing.
he's like, why don't you like my stuff? Like, guys, your fucking shit sucks, buddy. I told him to his face. I don't care. You don't make a real fucking beef, loser. Get over yourself.
Yeah.
What was funny too is you called in, but also the next day, which would be today, I guess.
It would have been today. Yeah.
I was on Donnie and Erica's show.
And the Oscars had just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you were calling in about an Oscar episode.
That
were like,
that one I was planned to call into.
Yes,
and I woke up for.
Yes, that's and I made fun of you for it. I said, "Oh, you show up for this show and not yesterday? Your own fucking show, you loser."
All right, first of all, I was showing up to promote that movie show that was on that station. Yes, my fucking show. But also, so to backtrack just a second, this was the weekend that we featured the North Shore Beefs on the show, the whole fucking show. And you were on it, and the group was on it, and it was a whole fucking thing. And the group was hammering our elderly fucking audience on Facebook. And
that's what we do.
I got a text message Saturday night from Scott. I'm locked out of Facebook. I can't monitor these people. You need to do it.
Of course.
So
thank you, Mr. Helper.
I'm on the Cape because I'm in the midst of my divorce. So I'm on the Cape and I grab a bottle of whatever and sit there till 4:00 in the fucking morning fighting with your people, fucking blocking and commenting and all this other stuff. Yeah. It was the first time in, at that point, 15 years, I missed a shift. And Andy Ferg stole it from me.
And it cost you your job.
No, that didn't cost me my job. That didn't cost me my job. That gave us this fucking podcast.
True, actually, yeah. So we realized our chemistry is strong.
So the next day, yes, I wake up because I didn't drink all fucking day because I was pickled from the day before, and I also had a movie show on the North Shore radio station.
WBOS.
Yep, WBOS. And the Oscars had just happened. So I was scheduled to call in with Donnie and Erica. Mm-hmm. I didn't know you were going to be there.
I wasn't supposed to be there. I asked to stay.
So
I was the previous segment.
I call in. Hey, Mike. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no, they so backstory, I was on before you and I was supposed to leave and Donnie's like, Mike Wendt's coming on next, the Oscar show. I'm like, can I stay?
Can I stay?
Because I'd like to mess with him. Donnie's no dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stay. And Erica's laughing her ass off, and there we go.
And hilariously, 5 fucking years later, here we are.
We're doing a podcast together.
We're doing a podcast that is so much more successful than either one of those fucking things.
Well, I mean, one of them is dying and one
fucking doesn't exist anymore. And goddamn Wicked Bites is a disaster.
But does Erica still have that ass?
Still got that ass.
Goddamn.
She's a gorgeous woman.
Hot damn, that's
so is Donnie White. Gorgeous man. Fucking gorgeous kid. Fucking Chinese.
I hear Donnie White do commercials every day on 98.5, and they never don't make me happy.
Have they talked about what they're doing with the Donnelly food truck yet?
No,
okay,
we can't.
So we won't.
Yeah, we can't.
Great ass, Donnie White.
He does these Coleman electric commercials that make me laugh every time. Kuhlman. Coleman. Okay, Donnie, settle down.
Coleman.
Chinese.
You want? Let's do a couple ads while we're early enough in the show.
Okay.
We got Gary. No,
am I doing Gary?
Do Gary.
Oh, Gary Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. Gary is the number one person if you want to have a mortgage, a refinance, maybe even take an equity loan out if you want to, feel nasty. It's not about the rates, it's about the service. Here's the thing. You marry the house, you fuck the rate. And Gary will put a nice fucking finger right up your backside.
Gary's that pimp that makes you fuck the rate.
I actually reached out to Gary recently about something else loan related, and it wasn't his thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he did?
Mm-hmm.
Put me in touch with the right person.
Because he knows people.
He's just a really great fucking guy when it comes to anything, all things loan related. And again, this didn't help Gary. This wasn't for Gary. It was a business thing. And I said, hey, I need to do this. Gary's like, oh, this is the guy. And I got the guy. Now I'm moving on to somebody else. But like, again, Gary couldn't do it.
Right.
But he did it.
He did.
At Buy and Refi on Instagram.
And buyandrefywithgary.com is the website.
Now I'm going to go piss.
Oh, really?
Is your test over?
Oh, word?
Is your
I just don't like doing math. I don't like doing the Gary stuff. I can't. No, go ahead. I needed you for Gary. That's all. I could talk about printing T-shirts. I can't talk about fucking fantastic. Mop it up, sir. Thank you to Joe and Ben Franklin Print Company. BenFranklinPrintCode.com is the website. You can click on Get a Quote, and you can find out how much it will cost you to wrap your truck, wrap your fucking coffin, print some T-shirts. Joe also can take care of your e-commerce website. If you have merch, like let's say you're a bar or another podcast who has merch that needs to be sold, Joe can take care of it. BenFranklinPrintCo.com. Hit up that Get a Quote, or head on over to Instagram at BenFranklin_PrintCo. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your first order, kid. Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers. Look for the beer signs on 114, kid, and pull on in to that Guitar Center parking lot and go all the way to the back and find Twisted Fate Brewing. TwistedFateBrewing.com is the website. Of course, if you click on Find Our Beer, you can find out what bars are pouring Twisted Fate, what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate, and if you hit up there on the gram at Twisted Fate Brewing, you get their weekly tap room hours. Let me see, what's today? Today's the 11th. So, for example, Thursday,
Little Bobby Brady.
Shut the fuck
Peter
up.
Brady. I'm sorry, Peter Brady. Time to change. You got to rearrange.
Thursday and Friday, 3 to 9. Saturdays, noon to 8. Sunday and Monday, 16th and 17th, noon to 7. Go to Twist of Fate Brewing on Instagram. Not just for the taproom hours, but for what new beers coming out, including what's happening on St. Patrick's Day with you, I, and them.
Us and them and
Us
Brendan
and them.
Ahern and possibly a food truck that has not been discussed yet.
It's going to be the fucking a banger of a banger of a banger for
So
a
your
St. Patrick's Day party.
Your voice just cracked, right? You heard that.
It's been happening all night.
So you went John Hamm.
John Hamm.
The beginning of the Super Bowl when he did the KC introduction.
Yeah.
What a homo.
What a homo.
What's with the cracking? Like Bradley Cooper cucked John Hamm so well.
So bad. But pump the brakes because that feels like a good way to start the Super Bowl. But we just gotta give a little bit of a shout out to our buddy there. We Say Gravy, right?
We don't say Gravy first of all, but yeah, I do like him.
But you know,
I like those boys.
At We Say Gravy, he's been doing these not just pizza but food tournaments in general, sandwiches, etc., meatballs,
for a long time. Yeah,
for a while, like since COVID. That's when I jumped on.
They predate Beef Madness.
Yeah.
And I, regrettably,
because I know he did. Because when I did, I was on a panel during COVID, and it was for steak tips. Because I remember Dom's was a part of it, and I was still kind of a thing up there. Ugh.
You were at one point. Yeah,
I was a thing at one point. Now I'm not, and you are. At least one of us is.
I am the thing.
You're the thing. But
I'm the thing.
What the fuck? Like all of a sudden my Instagram was inundated with like, you know, fucking Roni Rumble is the only fucking pizza tournament fucking thing. And of course I saw you do it, so I'm a team player, so I jumped right the fuck on. And I like Matt, so I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. But I didn't know what was happening. I texted you and go, what the fuck are we celebrating here?
I had to Google it. I don't know. So Boston.com decided to do a.
I love how blind we were just.
Well, no, that's who I am. That's who you are.
Let's
we have our people.
Fuck whoever is fuck. I thought it was smaller.
No, listen, we have our people.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And if someone fucked with someone I think is cool and awesome.
Yeah.
Whether it's not even like. Anyone who I appreciate and I enjoy and I've talked to, I am fucking on your team.
Right. If you haven't fucked me over, I'm pretty much on your team. Yeah.
Like if the kid from What Did You Eat Today, Sir said, you know, I'm doing a pizza tournament, I'd say, no, you're not. And we're boys. I'm like, no, that is.
Hilariously, he was another one.
Of course he did.
I saw.
Of course he did.
Because I saw your story. I saw his story, and I'm like, what is happening here? And I shared it even before texting you. I'm like, fuck it. Somebody's fucking with Matt. I'm fucking going all in.
I like Mr. Bandera. I like We Say Gravy. I like the boys.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna. And again, we've chatted many times.
Yeah.
Privately, we've collaborated on things, and they've been good to me, and I'm good to them.
Right.
So if someone's fucking with you, holy, I'm coming.
Holy,
I am fucking coming. Again, it doesn't matter what our relationship is. If we've been cool, then we're fucking cool.
And we're always cool until we're not cool.
Yeah, but again, these guys aren't going to not be cool. Like those two are hilarious.
Right.
I mean, Bandera goes to that place in Charlestown and fucking wears an apron and does beefs. He's hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah, he's great. And again, Matt they're good people. And again, I had an issue with Matt in the beginning before I knew he was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I went at him pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
That was old Andy.
I feel part of your coming around, like because we were kind of talking at that point, and you were going, and I'm like, no, he's okay.
You know, you definitely assisted in
because I had already done that round table steak tips conversation.
I'm the real gatekeeper.
Well, I understand that. You got your thing.
Yeah, I keep my gate real tight. You got a nice tight gait. Unlike
Nice,
your mom,
tight gait.
unlike your mom, whose gait is looser than you wouldn't believe. You could walk out of her gait right now. I have a tight gait though. I keep my gait tight.
Fucking.
Just that gate of your mom's though. What the fuck? Like it's a broken gate. Someone should fix that gate.
Fucking twat.
The latch don't work. It's hairy. I'll still do it though. Anyways, so no, I am. I'm squatted up with the Roni boys, the Roni Rumble boys, and I promote them, and they promote my stuff. And it's just a different thing, same idea.
Yeah,
and I appreciate
and the thing
how hard they work.
Like Matt does so well.
Yeah, he does.
Like he does it real fucking well. Like he's a no fuck around type of competition where it's like, much like Beef Madness, he actually ranks people. It's not like so the thing that came out was what? Boston.com?
Boston.com, yeah.
Boston.com was
Boston.cunt.
Boston.cunt was trying to encroach on his fucking thing, and all of their rankings were either sponsors or clearly paid for or just copy and paste fucking bullshit fucking things. It's like they still got Papagino's and Saugus, which was Angela's, which now a chicken place. It's like they're a disaster.
Whoa. Papagino's and Saugus is still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
On Route 1.
Southbound side. Next to Honey Baked Ham.
Not the place I went to.
Next to Honey Baked Ham.
All right, the Papagino's I went to.
Yeah.
Turned into at one time Angela's.
Okay, yeah.
Which is now a chicken
coal-fired, yeah.
A chicken place.
No, different side of the highway.
That's the one I was talking about.
This is a Papagino's.
I was referencing
combo.
they are referencing, like, they're out of touch.
I know
they're
what you're doing.
referencing a place that doesn't exist anymore because they're copy and paste, because they're taking their lists from fucking 10, 20, 30 fucking years ago.
No, I know what you're doing. I know I got what you're doing.
I didn't honestly know the Papagino's.
No, let me finish. I know what you're doing, but I didn't want to make you look like a fucking idiot.
Oh, thanks.
By being wrong.
Right.
So I had to interject and say, actually,
Actually,
here's the Papagino's in Saugus still. It's next to a fucking D'Angelo's.
Yeah, but that's like a combined Papagino's, D'Angelo's, Taco Bell type of thing.
They're all combined now.
Right, but what the one I was referencing used to be a standalone. It's the one you see in the memes. It's the one you see in the 80s memes.
I didn't want to sound stupid.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I'm here to help. This
Appreciate
is not aggression. This is called friendship. This is friendship. Say you, say me.
This is
say it forever.
Friendship.
This is friendship. Anyways,
but yeah, Boston.com is kind of encroaching on my man's fucking business here, and he does a legit fucking pizza tournament, much like you do Beef Madness.
Yeah,
like Roni Rumble in March is his big thing. Like he does, his whole gimmick is these fucking multi-bracketed tournaments. Tournaments.
Tournaments.
I got it. Tournaments.
Tournaments. There you go.
Tournaments.
Man.
I got way too ahead of myself.
Yeah, you did.
But like his bread and butter is these tournaments, and he does them throughout the year. But the Roni Rumble one is your Beef Madness. It's like it's the big motherfucker every year. So for them to like kind of try to hijack that shit is like cunt behavior.
98.5 did it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I sent the people. We sent the mutants. That's the thing, is I don't think Roni Rumble and Matt has the mutants.
No, I don't think they do. I think they have a much smaller group because, again, he's exclusively Instagram based.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the daily Facebook group fucking review thing. Mm-hmm. So he's super Instagram based.
I'm trying to think of. So I'm gonna give you an
hurts
example
him in these the Warriors type of situations where we need the clicks to fucking rush these motherfuckers.
What's the movie I'm thinking of that is perfect for this? It's one of those fucking fantasy movies like The Hobbit or and it's just these fucking ugly disaster fat fucking trolls with their fucking drool and they're coming. Oh. It's like Braveheart but just trolls. And that is what I send.
I don't know.
When I hit the switch.
I mean,
it's probably The Hobbit, or it's probably Grimace's favorite movie.
I haven't seen those, so that would probably be it.
You don't watch The Hobbit?
No,
those things?
No.
Actually,
I borrowed the DVDs from my brother, and they were like 9 hours long each movie. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
I'm not that person either.
I'm out.
But I did enjoy those.
I'm out. My first thought went to
Hold on, what's it called? The Orcs. They're Orcs.
My first thought went to Nothing But Trouble with that movie with exactly.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about, like the
Bobo and Little Devil.
Bobo and Little Devil. You just have 10,000 Bobos and Little Devils.
You got a lot of them, and when Daddy snaps his finger, they go.
Oh, we're gonna go. It's basically the retard on your Modern Butcher reel this week.
Yes, it's been a while though since we've needed them. So for a bit we were getting targeted, and then the retards, the Mutants Table fucking 9, just kept ruining lives, like Salem Food Digest and Boston.com and North Shore Magazine.
Honestly, I feel they should keep doing that on a reg. While also appearing on fucking Chronicle because they're the same people.
It really, I couldn't love the people that I have more. They are phenomenal.
Yeah.
They are task oriented. They hate everyone and everything sucks. And I love it. I'm a cult leader.
And everything sucks.
Everything that's not us sucks. Oh, you like pickles? Go fucking kill yourself. Seriously. And your mom too.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. There's moments, and it's an infectious cult because there's moments, depending on how many beverages I have had. I go to some dark places with these guys. I sent you a message. I'm like, I really want to hammer this fucking kid because it was a child.
Yeah,
he did a video,
little fella.
And it was so hammerable. But I'm like, I think he'll kill himself. Like the state I was in, knowing what I was about to say, and I had the foresight to text you first.
We've all been down the road where we could put someone to murder. To kill themselves. Suicide's an option for a lot of these people.
Yeah, but if they're in their 40s, I don't give a shit. This was a teenager. Like.
Oh, I know with the eyes.
Yeah, it's like if it's one of your regulars, it's like, yeah, I'll if a 40-something-year-old fat son of a bitch gets triggered by something I say and eats a bullet, okay, fine, he lived a life. But it's a teenager who's doing his first beef review. I don't want to drive him to the fucking razors just that quick.
So I white knighted on that post a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking tired, man.
At
the gym today for 12 minutes. So one of the typical fucking fat loser commenters on the beef page, Peter Larkham, randomly added in. He said, "Hey, Tashi," to Tashi Ferreira, "teach this kid how to deep throat a beef." I happen to know that kid is 17. He's in high school. I've met him. Nice young fella. His mom's a tremendous lady. His dad's cool. I know the family. He's just a little boy.
I'm just a boy.
And I didn't really appreciate this guy telling him to learn how to deep throat. I didn't like that very much. I didn't like that optics.
It didn't hit the ear right.
It just come on. Listen, let's not tell children to deep throat things.
Yeah.
So I throw a little shade. he bounced back with the over the top, like, doubling down.
Yeah.
And I fucking went ham. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking pedophile. Leave this fucking kid alone, you fucking loser. Like, what kind of piece of shit are you? Where you're telling Kirsten, this fucking North Andover High School track student.
Is Kirsten a boy or a girl?
I'm sorry, Karen.
Oh,
Karen.
okay. All right.
Karen. This kid who's at North Andover High School, who runs track, who just wanted to do a beef review and have some fun, and you're fucking 48 years old, fat in fucking New Hampshire, telling him to suck a dick.
That's the problem, and that's the problem with not having that last layer of filter. Like I said, I sent you a text. It might have been the same fucking kid that I was about to fucking body, and I'm like, I really don't want to make him kill himself.
No, he's a good kid.
I'm too drunk. I don't want to do this. And like, yeah, okay.
That's the problem with the beef group when it comes to these young reviewers. So we now have 5, I think, young reviewers
in that direction. I mean, Jesus, you're sponsoring fucking sports and fucking high school sports and college sports and MMA sports and shit like that. I don't even think we talked about the fact that you had the beef. Did we?
No, we didn't. We had a beef logo on that.
Beef logo on a fucking MMA guy.
He murked that kid so hard.
He fucking killed him. I actually watched it on YouTube. It was fucking sick.
That kid needed to fucking just not fight ever again. So that's a funny one though. Like, so Rico, who's a Peabody guy, he's an MMA guy and a boxer, and he's doing this bare knuckle thing. And he put on Facebook one night, looking for sponsors for my shirt, for my shorts, because he's trying to make some money off.
Right, of course they are.
And
they're basically they're human NASCARs.
Yeah, and I go, what's a sponsor cost? He's like, I don't know yet. We're working out the deal. Are you in? I'm interested. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Let me know. So like a couple weeks go by, and his fight's coming up, and he's like, hey, are you in? I said, listen, I'd like a price. He gave me the opening number, and I said, yeah, no, yeah, I'm not that guy. I don't mind throwing some money, but I'm not throwing that much money.
Right.
And his second number was really palatable. And I said, done. Venmoed immediately.
Nice.
And the fact that I was on this dude's shorts doing a pay-per-view bare-knuckle boxing event.
He killed him too.
At the Mohegan Sun to fucking wreck that dude.
The fact that he won helped a lot.
That was really sick. And it wasn't just a win. It was a fucking beating.
It would have been great if he fucking kneed him with your fucking logo.
It was again, that worked out nice. Ooh. Hello, Garrett, you twat. Garrett's on Instagram talking to us. He's such a little fucking homo.
I can't see it.
Loves sex with boys.
Grimace is over here talking to us on Facebook. I can't see that either.
Jesus Christ, so many fucking pedophiles watching us. We have the pedophile channel.
We are the pedophile channel. Rich is also in the chat. So
Jesus
fantastic.
Christ.
We are
his Google history. His Google history must be really offensive.
Pedophiles and dairy lovers. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay. All right. Let's do Super Bowl. Let's do Super Bowl. I'm excited.
Super Bowl. I don't have the music. Let's start a little light. Okay. Did you bet on it?
Yes.
You did. Did you win? Yes. How much?
I bet like $30.
No. How much did you win?
Oh, $30.
So even match. What you bet the
I
fucking
bet
Eagles to win?
I bet $10 on the over and the Eagles.
Okay, fair fucks.
Combined bet, I won $30. I'm not a huge gambler.
I'm not a sports gambler at all.
I like to bet, but I don't like to lose money, so I bet small amounts, and it matters to me.
After the Tyson fight, I'm kind of done.
I also bet on anytime touchdown for what the fuck's the quarterback's name?
For who?
The Eagles.
Jalen feels good.
Yeah, Jalen who?
Jalen feels good.
Yeah, Jalen feels good.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. and
am I right? Barkley, is that the quarterback?
Yes, it is. And Saquon Barkley. And I lost that bet because I bet Saquon and Jalen to score a touchdown, and only one did.
Oh, okay, for Fox.
But still, I didn't lose much. I bet like $2 on that. I don't bet much. But I'm going to say this.
Mm-hmm.
Of all Super Bowls of all time, I mean, I've watched every one since I've been able to watch Super Bowls.
Right.
This is my 8th favorite.
You have them ranked?
I do. Top 8.
How many Super Bowls has the Patriots won?
6.
What was the 7th?
Tom's with Tampa Bay.
Fuck you.
That's right.
There you go. Okay.
Tom has 7.
All right.
I'm Tom over Patriots. But watching Patrick Mahomes, little Patty, and his fucking ugly gash of a wife and his fucking cunt brother and Travis Kelce, that fucking zero, just fucking suck.
So
all night long made me so happy.
Part of me finds this interesting.
Okay.
Because a lot of the hate on the Chiefs was the fact that they were on the cusp of being, three-peat dynasty, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand sports. I understand sports fans.
Sure.
But also I understand the hypocrisy in the fact that all of these New England fans who dealt with the same hate were now hating on this new regime.
Yeah.
Because we were the heels for years.
Yep.
We were the dynasty for years. We were the one that we were literally the NWO. We were the ones that were hated on every fucking year because we won. Like, we dealt with the same hatred, but now we're flipped and hating on the people that we were.
Yeah. What's the confusion?
It's so weird to me. And again, it's 100% because I'm not a diehard football. I'm a hockey guy.
Yeah, I know.
If this was hockey, we would be having a completely different discussion. Like if the Bruins went on a tear for 6 years and all of a sudden the fucking Canadians went on a tear, I would be having the same. I would have, fuck these fucking. I hate them. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I get it, but I don't get it because I have common sense because I'm not a super fucking duper football fan.
I'm going to explain it to you.
Please.
The Patriots were dominant for 19 years. They won 6 Super Bowls.
Yep.
They went to 10. So they went to 9. 9.
Yeah.
They went to they made the playoffs 17 times, and people started saying that this Kansas City team that didn't do all of those things was on par. Patriots.
Okay. That I had an issue with because they hadn't made it yet. They were on the way. I appreciated
early.
See, my thing was I appreciated the people that were hating them because it's like they hate us because they hate us type of fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the broadcasters saying, oh, well, is Patrick Mahomes in the same category as Tom Brady? That part I completely understood. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I texted you. I'm like, how is Tom not being shitty all game?
There were
like
4
he's in the box, and he's what? He a year off retirement?
Yeah,
it's only been 1 year, right?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, he played 2 years ago. Yeah,
but still, he played against this little motherfucker.
He beat him.
He's
never lost to him. Actually,
he fucking
never lost to him.
beat him.
Never lost. Beat him in the Super Bowl and beat him in the AFC Championship.
As jokey as I was being in my Facebook post at the end of the fucking game, I was also like half serious. Tom Brady could have won that game.
Oh yeah,
Tom Brady
won that game.
has won that game.
So there were 4.
Like Tom Brady has come back from a blowout to win. It happened, and Bill Belichick's chick wore a T-shirt about it.
So I'll give you the breakdown of certain things.
Yeah.
As a Patriots fan, there were 4 discussions going on at the same time.
Right.
There was the Patriots dynasty versus the Chiefs dynasty.
Right.
There was Belichick versus Andy Reid.
Sure.
There was Tom Brady versus Pat Mahomes. And there was Travis Kelce versus Rob Gronkowski. The only one that's even a topic that could be discussed is Gronk versus Kelce.
Is it?
Well, statistically,
is it though?
Let me finish.
And again, this is coming from a non-football fan, and I know enough about football to say, is it really?
It's not, but if you look at stats, if you're a nerd that looks at numbers, not games, Kelsey has put up ridiculous numbers his whole career. He's not been hurt as much as Gronk.
It's true. Kelsey is dating a pop star as opposed to a porn star. He's got that on Gronk.
That's true. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but
I guess that's
was
the thing.
Pretty hot, though.
Yeah.
Way harder than fucking Taylor.
Yeah.
But if you were to use the eye test and watch the game,
if I did the eye test, I would go with fucking Gronk.
There you go.
Fucking swinging a hammer, dating a fucking porn star.
Nice dick.
Nice dick.
It's just a stupid comparison because this is football nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce is a glorified wide receiver. They don't block. They don't do tight end stuff. The tight end's an offensive line position. There are 5 offensive lines. You have center, 2 guards, 2 tackles, plus a tight end. It's a blocking position.
I was defensive end. I was the team dummy. So yeah, I don't know.
So listen, the tight end is a offensive line position. His job is to catch passes and block. And if you watch the game, watching Travis Kelce get embarrassed by a man named Joshua Sweat.
I think I might have played tight end once and I got a concussion, so that's not good. It's good.
Joshua Sweat, for me. Who had 2 sacks in a row.
Joshua Sweat?
Joshua Sweat.
Ugh.
Yeah. And when he
get a better name, stupid.
Look at me right now. When he sacked someone, he did this. He brushed sweat off his forehead. He's awesome. Travis Kelce got embarrassed by him in 2 consecutive plays where he got sacked both times.
Wait a minute. Okay. So that's what he was doing?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. The whole time I thought he was doing the John Cena you can't see me thing.
No, sweat. So Travis Kelce,
I didn't know who he was.
Was exposed as a non-blocking wide receiver tight end this game. He's out. Gronk is better. Gronk dominated people. Gronk couldn't be tackled. He couldn't be. He'd block you, and he'd send you. There's a play when they play the Colts. I want to say like 2009 or 2010,
sure,
where he was pissed off at a certain player, Sergio Brown, and he pushed him out of bounds by 20 yards.
Girolamo.
Just kept blocking.
Yeah.
And they said, "What are you doing, Gronk?" He goes, "He pissed me off, threw him off the club." He threw him 30 yards off the field. Penalties everywhere. Gronk's the best blocking tight end of all time. Also, my favorite receiving tight end of all time. That's one issue. Then you want to say that Belichick is not better than Andy Reid. Andy Reid doesn't coach both sides of the ball. Andy Reid coaches one side of the ball. He coaches fucking offense. He has a defensive coach. He holds a fucking food menu from the Cheesecake Factory in front of his face. He's not a football coach. He's a fucking offensive coordinator.
Right.
Now, Bill coaches both sides of the ball. Doesn't coordinate. He coaches everybody. So, over. Tom's better than fucking Mahomes by a fuking mile.
Right.
And it's stupid to compare the two of them. Because Patty's a fat little fucking bitch. No, and then let's compare their wives. The man's fucked Bridget Moynihan and Giselle and Tara Reid. And Pat Mahomes has got what? Brittany?
And Kim
that
Kardashian.
Ugly skank. And Kim Kardashian, the fucking driftwood.
Which the Kim Kardashian one tells you that Tom has a big hammer.
Oh, huge one. Yeah, driftwood.
The other ones are white girls, but fucking Kim Kardashian only fucks black guys, and then she fucked Tom Brady. Huge hammer.
So, and then the Pats versus the Chiefs as a dynasty is a joke because
I love our closed captioning.
I can't even read any of it.
It's such a nonsense. It's all fucking asterisks. fuck big black dicks.
So the Chiefs have been good for 6 years. It's a good run.
Mm-hmm.
19 fucking years was 17. They made the playoffs. One when Tom was hurt, and one he was fucking Tara Reid. So of the 19 years Tom was the quarterback of the Patriots,
Tara Reid is the worst.
They missed the playoffs twice. 17 years out of 19 they made the playoffs. One was Tom was hurt, and they actually went 11-5 that year. And the second one, he was fucking Tara Reid.
What a bitch.
Yep. She cost us the playoffs.
Yeah.
It is all a joke. I'm so happy to watch this fake fucking dynasty with fat fucking menu reader Andy fucking Reid and Kermit the fucking Frog.
Yeah, but aren't all these guys going to get fired? Isn't that what happens in situations like this?
No, they're fine. They'll be fine.
Okay.
Andy Reid will be around for a while, but no one's gonna. They aren't the Patriots. They'll never be. It made me so happy. This is my 8th favorite Super Bowl ever because it shut the fucking everybody the fuck up to stop telling us that they're the next thing. They're not.
Well, just the dynasty talk. It's like fine. They almost won 3 in a row. Okay, fine.
Almost.
But it's like
So did we.
They want to get so like I get it to a point where it's like they have 2 full weeks of nothing to talk about.
Yep.
Which brings we have so much stuff to dive into before we get to the halftime show. But it's like that 2 weeks, that's where this stuff comes from. It's like it starts with, well, they're gonna win 3 in a row. They're on the cusp of being a dynasty, and then it's like 4 days in, they're like, we have nothing to talk about. They're better than the Patriots dynasty. Are they?
Nope. No, you're right. It's all just crap.
It's nonsense. It's absolutely
they fill the airwaves. Nonsense. They do Radio Row down there. Talk to everybody that'll fucking talk to them, and everyone's like, no, this is the best. No, that's the best. No, this is the best. No, shut the fuck up.
Since I have it queued up, I'm just gonna throw it up. Fucking Belichick's chick was fucking maybe one of the MVPs of the weekend.
Yeah, she killed it. Small tits.
Look, I was out when they showed up to the NFL awards.
Yeah.
And she had that that look in her eye. That look in her eye where it's like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker and take his... And she had a ring on. Now, I have been corrected. It wasn't one of his championship rings.
Whose ring was it?
She is actually a championship cheerleader. It was hers.
From what?
I don't fucking know from what.
North Carolina?
It was her ring. It was her championship cheerleading ring is what I was told. So
this picture you put up.
Yeah.
That's Belichick with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
What's her name again? I forget.
I don't know.
Gash.
Skank.
She's wearing a shirt that doesn't exist.
She's wearing a shirt that only exists in third world countries.
So the shirt she's wearing is a Atlanta Falcons 2015 championship T-shirt.
Yep.
The famous 28-3
Yep.
game where the Patriots came back down 28-3
Yep.
to win. And somehow she got this fucking T-shirt from Uganda.
Which means Bill snagged one.
He did.
At least one.
He is the biggest troll in the history of trolls.
Dude is a fucking legend, kid.
The fact that she's wearing the shirt that doesn't exist, walking around with Bill, and then this prick wears a fucking top NFL 100 jersey, suit coat to the NFL honors with a fucking prostitute next to him. Like, wear less clothes you can.
So, and again, because it's her ring on her finger, the picture I have up right now doesn't show it. He's wearing all his rings as knuckles.
He has 8. He has 8 rings. He has 6 as Pat's head coach and 2 as the Giants defensive coordinator.
All 8.
Yeah, 8 rings.
All 8. Gangsta.
He is just dragging his balls.
Gangsta.
On everyone's face. Bringing that. I mean, listen, she's hot.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely,
hot chick.
Absolutely fucking. She's also 24 years old, and
48-year gap.
We'll put it in fantastic perspective.
Okay,
because he's 40 years old.
48.
So no, because Will is 40.
Will's 40.
Will's 40. So
so his child. Okay, yeah.
So he showed the picture to his wife.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, good for him." He goes, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, why not?" He goes, "Let me put this in perspective. If that was my girlfriend, she wouldn't be born for 8 years."
Ooh,
Cringe.
did you?
Wow.
But she's a big philosophy person, and Bill's a philosophy guy. That's how they met.
On a fucking flight, and it was so strategic. Look at her. She's in a Dunkings commercial, for fuck's sake.
She's killing it. Absolute piece of shit.
She is a fucking legend.
I don't like her.
I don't know if I don't like her yet.
Her name's Jordan. Jordan something. I don't like her. I don't appreciate her.
I haven't figured out her name yet. That's
Jordan.
fun.
Jordan something. Jordan something. Yeah, Jordan something.
Jordan something. Yeah, I don't know if I like her or not.
They're not like us.
They ain't like us. Let's do some ads before we get to the halftime show.
Can I go to the bathroom? You to watch me again?
I didn't watch you piss last time.
No.
I just made you do
that. You sat there and made me do an ad while you watched. It was weird.
Well, I don't have to piss, and I can't do Gary's fucking ads.
Can I go to the bathroom then?
Yeah, I can talk about strippers.
All right. They're not like us.
Thank you to our sponsors. The world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody. For you GPSers out there, that is 96 Newbury Street in Peabody. Open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning. You can find them on Instagram at Cabaret Lounge Peabody. And of course, what is it? March? Fuck. I think it's March 18th. I don't have my calendar in front of me. Tuesday of St. Patrick's Day. Let's put that on the calendar. Tuesday of St. Patrick's Day. Ya boys are going to be doing a live fucking show at the Cabaret Lounge. But for the whole month of February, the whole month of February, every bottled beer in the Cabaret Lounge is just $5 fucking dollars. So $5 per beer all month of February.
Ooh, $5 beers.
$5 beers, kid.
$5, kid.
$5. And then, of course, the Tuesday of St. Patrick's Day, you'll see your boys at the Cabaret.
The 18th. I was told that just because they interviewed a black stripper doesn't make me black.
No, it doesn't.
No, I didn't think it did. I didn't realize it.
was
a question.
Was that part of what was that?
That was a conversation earlier.
Interesting. No,
with someone.
Doesn't make just because you fuck black women doesn't make you black.
Well, some folks think.
Look at it; it's still white. Oh, it's just. Hang on a second. It's coming off. All right. Do Nick's, and I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Nick's Place Online?
Nick's with them dressings.
Oh, Nick's Place Online. So if you want to get down and dirty with some salad dressing, you want to order from nicksplaceonline.com, nicksplace.online on Instagram. Their salad dressing, the bottle's so girthy, and it's girthy enough that you could insert it into your friends, spouses, significant others' holes. One of their holes, their butt, their vagina. But also, you could take that top off and slide your sad little pecker right inside and fuck that bottle. But if you want to use it as food, you also can. You can use it as food because Nick's Place Greek dressing is phenomenal on your salads, on your nipples, on your peen. Oh, it might burn a little bit, but you know it's worth it. They put that special Greek seasoning in there, the little oregano, a little garlic. Oh, ooh, a little salt, a little egg, a little vinegar, a little oil. That's the recipe. Just turns me on every time. NicksPlaceOnline.com, NicksPlace.online on Instagram. Get yourself some catering, some salad dressings, whatever else you need. I mean, I tell you what, give me a bottle of wine, a bottle of that dressing, and shit's on. It's so fucking on. There's probably another ad I should be doing, but I'm not sure which one Mike has done. So I'm going to keep on talking about fucking Nick's salad dressing bottles. You know, twist off the cap, slide right in. Mike, what ad should I be doing right now besides Nick's salad dressing? You only gave me Nick's. You left me alone with Nick's salad dressing. What's next after Nick's?
Jamie's.
Oh, you did. I'm just sitting there talking about fucking salad dressings.
I mean, it's worth talking about.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's so fucking good, and it goes so smoothly over your dick.
I covered it all.
Oh, fantastic! Go to Jamie's.
Jamie's roast
beef in Peabody, 44 Margin Street in Peabody. They are open. Let's see, 7 days a week, 11 to 9 p.m. Of course, jamiesroastbeef.com is the website if you want to order online. If you want to check out their menu, which includes, of course, the Angry Ferg.
It does.
You were just there, pal.
I was there 3 days ago. Angry Ferg is still fucking delicious.
It fucks.
It's the jacked up Jimmy.
Yeah.
The Cajun aioli.
Yeah.
The cheddar cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious beef, nicely toasted bun.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. The ratios are on point. It's not huge. It's not overly sauced. Just good.
But they do more than just beefs, such as their recent social media posts. Their chicken kebab sub looks fucking phenomenal.
The kebab.
Smothered in their house dressing, sir.
Greek freak.
Smothered. At Jamie's Roast Beef on the gram, where you can find all of their hours, their menu, and pictures of such things as their chicken kebab sub, their weekend specials, and of course their delicious fucking beefs. Fibber McGee's, kid.
Fibbers.
Fucking Fibbers. Baby. 102 Cabot Street in Beverly.
In Beverly.
102 Cabot Street in Beverly. Fibber McGee's, of course. We are on the road to St. Patty's Day.
It's a great pub for St. Patty's Day. They pull the best Guinness.
They do.
They make some mean corned beef, egg rolls, sandwiches.
They do
dinners.
It up for St. Patty's Day.
They do it right.
They do it fucking right.
Except the guy who runs the place is a fucking Italian, but let's not talk about that.
He's got, doesn't he have a Mick on his name?
Diorio?
Oh, no, that was somebody else.
A.K.A. Diorio.
Craig Diorio. You're right. I was thinking of somebody else. I was like, is he have a Mick on his? Nope, he does not.
Mick Oreo. All right. Craig McOrio.
Oh, Fibber McGee's, kid. When you come down here, you got Vinny Favorito in the back corner serving up just the best shock roll if you ever fucking had it.
Fresh out of Vegas.
Your
greatest
offensive
insult
levels
comic.
better be on the minimum.
It's a fart noise.
But your boys went there recently.
No, who? Oh yeah.
What do we?
What did you today? What did you taste, sir? Yeah, my boy Mikey P crushed that with his girl. The place is just
he's so good.
Mikey P's awesome.
He's so fucking good. Like
he's legit the best food influencer out there right now because he's honest.
He's one of those that like when he first hit I was like, fuck this guy. Because my initial reaction to anybody is just fuck this guy. But watching it, listening to him, he's really fucking good.
He's so spot on. He's never wrong.
And he goes to the right places.
But also the wrong places and gets a 5 beef. And he's like, it's a 5.
That's kind of what I mean. It's like he doesn't just go to places that are like PR places, like, oh, come have a free fucking meal and do your fucking shtick. It's like he just goes.
Yeah,
he goes to places.
He was at Nick's place on the beach. Was terrible. Nick's Bistro in Revere. He's from Saugus, Revere, Malden, that area.
He looks it.
And yeah, yes, he does. He lives in Lynn now. He's on the way up. He's almost in Peabody.
Jesus Christ.
Keep swimming upstream, fella. Keep swimming. You got this. He brings Big Frank, Stainer. The crew's awesome. I love those people.
And
his girl,
you've done like you did Wandies with them, right?
Yeah.
That was that group.
Yes. And also he does a lot of beef reviews. What I appreciate about him is he throws that collab at me.
That's what I appreciate about you.
And I've been accepting collabs long before he was bigger than my page. When he was like 12,000, 8,000,
right?
He'd send that collab. I like your content. And now he's at 45,000.
He's eclipsed you, but he's still throwing those collabs, which he remembers where he came from.
I mean, don't be a dick about it.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a very good boy.
Good boy.
He's actually a legit dude in person.
Don't give me that shit. Cool. You're not out there fucking crip walking and rapping on your way into a fucking beef shop. So don't give me that shit.
If I could, I would.
If you could, you should.
I should get Danny Gillis to crip walk into a beef shop because he's a crip walking son of a bitch.
Danny Gillis
can do the crip walk.
Fucking do it.
It's a good idea.
He's throwing it out there that fucking Serena was shit. So fucking crip walk your ass into a fucking beef shop. Do it, motherfucker. He
sent me the video and it was pretty decent.
I don't give a shit what your fucking gay DMs are about. Do it, motherfucker.
No, it was in the comments. Same comments you saw.
I can't read. Serena has overtaken my algorithm.
Let's get to the fucking Super Bowl, please.
Let's get to the fucking Super Bowl.
Fucking an hour and a half in.
Fucker. Well, Jesus, we have important business. Business, baby, business.
Super Bowl.
All right, so we're on to the halftime show.
Yep.
Wow.
Culturally,
generationally polarizing was Kendrick Lamar's halftime Super Bowl fucking performance. Holy shit. I'm going to start.
Go ahead.
I'm going to start.
Go ahead.
Because it was either last week or the week before that I asked you, who's playing the halftime show?
It was last week's episode.
Yep.
And I made you a mixtape.
You did. Pump the brakes.
Yep. Okay.
Because this is part of the narrative has been, who the fuck was this guy?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I brought up the fact that last week I asked you who was playing the halftime show is part of the problem. I feel the NFL fumbled this fucking promotion because years prior, I knew J-Lo and Shakira. I knew Dre and Snoop. Et cetera. I knew the halftime show because they were putting it at the forefront because they got between the last playoff game and the Super Bowl, you got 2 full fucking weeks to do nothing but talk about what's happening in between. And they did it perfectly for years. And this year, radio silence. So I asked you a week ago, because I honestly, it wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't part of the show. I didn't know because they weren't fucking promoting it. Who is the halftime show? You said Kendrick Lamar. I go, huh?
Yeah.
That guy from the Dre show, right? That's where my mind went because I hadn't. I'm not hip to the young kids fucking.
And also, we talked about that halftime show on this show.
We did,
yes.
and I'm going to get to that also. It's going to all circle back.
Okay,
trust me, it's all going to circle back. But I still, even though we talked about that halftime show and we talked about Kendrick, I never attached myself to him. I never listened to his music. I never partook because I don't investigate new music, for lack of a better term. I don't look for new music. I don't care about new music. I'm at a point in my life I don't fucking care, which is going to come into the playlist. It's going to come into the playlist. So I asked you who's playing Kendrick Lamar. Okay, interesting, because they haven't mentioned him. They haven't mentioned him. Knowing what I know now about him, and not just his music, but the fact that a week before the Super Bowl, the guy who is the only person, it's not like they have a medley of people, one motherfucker is on the Super Bowl halftime show, won 5 Grammys.
5.
And you didn't mention it for 2 weeks.
Yep.
The NFL failed Kendrick Lamar. And that, I feel, has a lot to do with what we're about to talk about. That's what I wanted to preface all this with.
Okay.
First of all, thank you, Andy Ferg, for giving me a mixtape, a very romantic mixtape of.
It was a playlist. It was a
playlist on Spotify. It's we used to call them mixtapes, but it was a gorgeous little playlist.
It was 8 songs. Yeah, 8 songs.
Just
for you.
But it was called Rap for Mike.
Yes, Rap for Mike. It was the introduction to Rap for Mike.
And I had, I had heard 2 songs. One of them you told me was in a commercial. That made sense. The other one I probably had heard in a bar someplace.
Was it Big Sean?
No, it was the Tech Nine.
Oh yeah, He'll Go Crazy.
He'll Go Crazy. Yep, that one I had heard.
Yeah.
And the other one was the Fat Joe song.
Fat Joe song all the way up. Yeah,
that was on commercials, right?
It's a vodka
okay.
Commercial.
So those 2 I had heard of. Multiple people, never heard their music, or at least never registered it in my brain. Listened to it for a week straight. Thank you, because it registered Sunday night.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't send me that, at the very least, also what was the song called? The Drake song.
They don't. Oh, the Drake song was the Kendrick song.
The Kendrick song about Drake.
They Not Like Us.
Not like us.
They Not Like Us.
Not like us. Which is also scrolling at the bottom, by the way. But that one was clearly the best of the bunch.
Yes.
I think I texted you like, holy shit, Drake must hate this song. Not knowing anything about their feud, not knowing about the lawsuits, not knowing about Serena Williams, not knowing about any of it. I'm like, holy shit, this is a good fucking song. Drake must hate this shit.
Yeah, he didn't like that song.
But also, it gave me that knowledge going into the halftime show. So when it hit, like, again, I'm a week into my Kendrick Lamar world.
Your era.
Yeah, exactly. So when he started doing his shit on that song, Not Like Us, I'm like, this sounds familiar. Yep. What an asshole. Because we've done this. It was that Leo in fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He's like, whoa. It's that meme where it's like, oh shit, we've done this before.
Yep, we've been sued. We've
been sued, and we've called them out on it after the fact on a grand stage.
So what's funny about this whole thing, right? Kendrick Lamar isn't, I guess, as mainstream as the NFL thought he was. But maybe
he isn't. I don't know.
For certain people he is. So I'll tell you when I discovered Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
It was about 11 years ago. The Imagine Dragons were playing the Grammys, and Kendrick Lamar was playing with them.
Okay.
It was fucking amazing.
Okay.
I went, who the fuck is this little guy? And why is he so fucking? He's so tiny. He's small than Grimace. Actually, no, he's not. No one is. Like, if you're smaller than Grimace, you're a midget. But he's tiny. And I went, I'm gonna look into this fella, because what the fuck just happened? And I've been paying attention, and I've been listening to his albums. And I'm not like this fucking Kendrick Lamar super fan, but I like his stuff. So when these fucking whites look at him and just dismiss him, it's fucking embarrassing.
That was going to be part of my questioning, because like you said, you sent me what, it was 9 songs.
Yeah.
How did you find them? Because I'm not into new music.
I am.
I'm not. Even by profession, I'm Jesus Christ. I worked at a classic rock station. So when I entered this realm of fucking professionalism, I was still 30 years behind everybody else. You know, it's like by the time I got to AAF was classic rock. So it was, you know what I mean? Like where did you find? Because I'm not out there looking for new music.
I am, first of all.
Okay.
I get bored with old stuff. I don't want to listen to Led Zeppelin anymore or Pearl Jam as much.
Okay.
I listen to a channel called Alt Nation on Sirius XM, which plays new alt rock.
It can't play Kendrick Lamar.
It does not. I learned about Kendrick Lamar from my white friends who also liked rap, the youngsters that I used to work with.
New alt rock, you said, though.
Yes.
Interesting.
I love it. Oh, there's a whole. It comes every day.
I'm just saying it's not in the world.
It's not grunge.
It's not in the world. It's just not out there.
Glass animals are.
I don't know what that means.
That's okay. You don't have to. The world is so segmented now. People stay in their own lane. There's no like regular radio. We can just hear stuff.
Right.
You have to.
We used to have the BCNs and the FNXs and the AAFs, and now we don't.
We still do in my world.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I listen to Alt Nation on Sirius channel 36 every day, most of the day.
Okay.
It's just new alt rock, and it's a Lithium, which is old grunge. Lithium and those
Lithium's like the classic rock grunge.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's Nirvana, it's Pearl Jam, it's Stone Temple Pilots, it's everything we loved growing up. But the rap stuff came from my coworkers like 10 years ago. You know, kids in their early 20s that were into J. Cole, into Kendrick, into Drake.
What's a J. Cole?
J. Cole's on the rapper.
We talked about him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Move on.
And that playlist is songs that they put me onto that I enjoyed thoroughly.
Okay.
Like, I loved those songs. Like that Tech 9 song, Hood Go Crazy.
It's a great song.
It's so fucking good.
It's a great
love
song.
Them. And again, and there's a song by ASAP Rocky featuring Drake and 2 Chainz and Kendrick.
I saw it go by. I can't remember it.
Again, these songs were good. They're just good songs, and I don't give a fuck who sings them and what color they are. If it's good, it's fucking good. I grew up listening to Run DMC and EPMD.
My thing about your playlist, the only song that I like, all the songs were good. The only song I had like even the remote bit of like, ugh, really, was that I don't
Big Sean song.
I don't fuck with her.
So I don't fuck with you, and I agree.
It was,
I added it
and only because it was just fucking repetitive.
I added it to fluff up the playlist.
Yeah,
I don't love that song either. I love that.
Like if they chopped it, I think you said that too. The full version. You mentioned the full version. Yep. Like if they chopped that fucking song in half, fine. But they went 2 minutes longer, and it was like, what the? I get it. You don't fuck with her. Oh, cool.
And it's from what's that movie? Fist Fight.
Okay.
Chowie Day and Ice Cube.
Once. Yeah.
So Chowie Day and Ice Cube. That's the song his daughter sings at the end of the movie when Trish is bullying her.
And he
Trish.
And he came out on stage.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
But the Kendrick thing though is 4 of those songs in that playlist featured were Kendrick Lamar songs.
Yeah.
3 actual hit songs and 1 collaboration. And I sent you that playlist because Kendrick is really good and he's really talented, and idiots, like full-fledged fucking retards,
Right.
Racist pieces of shit don't get it. Now, I'm not saying everyone who didn't get it's a racist piece of shit, but most people who complain about this,
there's a lot of levels we're going to get to.
Yeah, I'm going to say 80% racist, 10% hard of hearing, and 10% just didn't like it.
So
that's my numbers.
So I was on the front lines.
Yeah, you were.
I was on the front lines. I'm down here in Delray, Florida. I was the youngest person at my Super Bowl party by 30 years, and I'm 45 years old.
It's a tough room.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
So, and again, I would put 30% of this on the NFL not promoting Kendrick enough, because I dealt with similar situations back on the LA show with Dre and Snoop. However, Snoop is a cultural icon that everybody knew. They didn't like the music. They didn't get the fucking rap. They didn't get the dancing. They didn't get 50 Cent. They didn't get Eminem. But they knew Snoop Dogg because they knew Snoop Dogg, and because the promotion had been all about Dre and Snoop. So they knew it was coming. Nobody in the room, and if I didn't ask you, including myself, knew what the fuck was coming at the halftime show.
Oh, I knew.
I understand that.
I got excited
but they didn't promote the shit out of it. And they didn't promote it at all. So like I told you, like I was asked, Mike, am I gonna like the halftime show? I go, probably not.
No, you will not. You will not.
might wanna leave the room, actually. And they didn't.
Nope.
And Kendrick came up on that Buick, and
with them pants on. Holy.
The discussion, like, because they did the panel before the halftime show started. So it was like Gronk and the boys, whoever the fuck the rest of them were, right? It was all
Howie Long, Jimmy Johnson,
Bradshaw, all those fucking guys.
Kirk Menefee, Gronk.
While they're setting up the fucking Buick behind them. And my uncle's a car guy. He's like, look at that fucking Buick. What the fuck are they doing with that? Like he just wanted to talk about the car. And I'm just sitting there going, fuck. I know it's going to go on that Buick. God damn it. Because I knew what was fucking coming. And I'm just like, just go. I hoped they were going to cut to a commercial before they went to Kendrick, but they didn't.
Nope.
They dropped the lights. They cut the camera up to him on the hood of the Buick. And the white people went crazy.
They went to the Facebooks.
The whites.
So fast.
The whites did not like this halftime show at all.
They were already posting before he finished his first verse.
They were like, I was in the room. They were commenting before he even put the mic to his mouth. It was amazing. I can't
imagine that room.
I've never experienced this because, again, it was 2 years ago, right? That the LA one
2
was.
Years. Yeah,
different scenario. Like
they recognized people, and Eminem was there too
because they recognized people, and Eminem was white, and all that stuff, and it's like it was completely different because this one was. The lights started to come up over the Buick. Kendrick's on the hood of the Buick. He didn't even put the mic to his mouth. And I couldn't hear shit. It was amazing. It was a
stereo racism.
It was a cultural and generational fucking vacuum. And literally, like, I couldn't. I texted you. I'm like, I have to watch this when I get home because I can't hear shit. It was that much noise that was louder than the TV speakers.
The thing with that show is this: these people who are 75 and white are not the fucking audience the NFL is trying to reach.
Here's the thing,
because they're watching this show.
I'm not the audience. We're not.
No, you're not.
We're not the audience.
We're not. We're not.
Honest.
No, we're not. No, I'm a weirdo that I like Kendrick Lamar at 45 years old and white.
But
I'm a weirdo for liking him.
But there is that, and I don't want to keep like harping on it, but there is that fact that like I'd like to think because we do this show and whatnot, and I think I'm, you know, on social media and all that stuff, like I think I'm on at least, if not the pulse, like just off the pulse. Like I know what's happening, and fuck, the NFL dropped the ball on promoting this. They really did. Like, I had no fucking idea Kendrick Lamar was the fucking halftime show until I asked you last week.
Did you know he won a Pulitzer Prize?
Not until I Googled him.
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't 20 Grammys and a Pulitzer.
I didn't know he won Grammys until I Googled
20.
him.
He is...
Like, they fucked this up so bad.
Like, I agree with that.
They booked somebody and they didn't promote him. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He is so talented. Especially because it's
like the whole setup. Like, how did you not promote?
How do you promote
this character
doing a pedophile joke?
Well, not just that. No, because
how do you promote it?
I understand that, but like people like.
How do you promote anything he's going to do?
There was so much happening in his thing that didn't come across. Like, I didn't realize that. Like, okay, so there was like a Crips and Bloods message there.
In theory.
Okay, thank you. Because I saw that online, but I didn't recognize that. I saw a bunch of black men and women dressed as the American flag.
Yes, but also that was there's two potential meanings behind that. Again, this is all speculation. Where it was just the American flag, America, great, but also unity of these two gangs where they used to fight a lot.
Right. No, and once
he's from Compton.
Once it was said, and I went back and mentally checked myself, I was like, oh, okay, I get that now. But I didn't get it in the beginning. No,
but you wouldn't. Listen. Give me the floor,
please.
You wouldn't get all the things in the beginning, and I didn't get the things in the beginning.
Thank you.
I wasn't there for symbolism. I just knew his music, and he sang "Humble," and "They Not Like Us," and I like both those songs very much.
Mm-hmm.
And SZA, the woman who sang,
see, I haven't seen her yet,
is really talented and really good, and she was awesome.
I missed her, and I still haven't seen her only because Serena has taken over my algorithm.
It's true. Kendrick's fucking jeans was sick.
It was stupid.
No homo.
They were so dumb.
It was so awesome. Come on.
He was walking on his fucking jeans.
Well, yeah, he went full fucking bell bottoms. But I watched it with my family, my wife and daughter.
Right.
I couldn't understand everything he said. I'm not pretending I could. He raps fast, but he's so talented. I've watched it again over and over again that everything he says has a purpose, and it's not just your typical fucking bullshit.
Right.
It's a good halftime show with great choreography, which after the fact I learned all the symbolism.
It was a fine halftime show. It wasn't a great halftime show.
I'm going to tell you why it's great.
Okay.
It's after the fact great. It wasn't your typical fucking swinging your meat around, show me your ass and tits. He did it all for a reason. It was very symbolic, which is pissing off white people. Uncle Sam.
Right. I got that shit.
Again, it was all very, very deliberate, I guess is the word for it.
Okay.
And then he took the third part of the halftime show and called a man who has spent lots of time at Diddy parties a fucking pedophile on national TV in front of 133 million people.
I don't know.
If you can't,
it was 127.
No, actually, from Tubi added the extra 6 million.
Oh, there it is. All right.
Yeah, I researched things.
Tubi. It's the first time Tubi has ever over 150,000 people.
He put Drake in the worst body bag that's ever existed. Mm-hmm. If he doesn't get murdered soon, Drake is fucked up.
Yeah.
He called Drake a pedophile during the Super Bowl halftime show because Drake hangs out at Diddy parties. I mean, that right there alone is the A minor part. And the crowd doing A minor was
what's A minor?
It's during his song. It's he tried to strike a chord.
Okay.
And it's probably A minor, which is a chord.
Right.
But also a underage person.
Oh, A minor. I get you.
And the crowd at the Super Bowl, he paused, did it. 60,000 people went A minor.
Probably like 42 tops.
Great. A lot of people said it. And it was like, what the fuck? And he also blatantly called out Drake, the smile.
Oh my God. Oh, he killed him. That was the only part of this I got. And he killed him.
I don't think people understand what's going on right now. And I didn't get all of it, but it was all so good.
He destroyed him.
And the only regret I have is he didn't play his better songs because he has a few better songs, like King Kunta and I are his better songs.
King Kunta is one of the ones you put on the playlist, and that's a really good one.
Both of them. King Kunta and I are my two favorite.
I don't think Fox censors would probably let Kunta be put on TV. I'm just going with
It aired on Fox originally.
I don't know these things. It sounds racist.
It aired. Well, what's the fucking show they're talking about? The slavery show from back in the day.
Roots.
Yes.
Yeah, they're trying not to talk about that anymore. You're breaking up.
My name is what's going to give
by the way.
And you're breaking up on me too.
Yeah, you're breaking up a lot.
Can you hear me better now?
Okay.
Am I better now?
A little bit.
Because you were breaking up too. How am I doing now?
All right, not bad.
So my name is Kunta.
All right, calm down.
So it's Roots. No. You ready? Your name is Toby.
Don't get all hopped up on the blacks.
Your name is Toby. My name is Kunta Kinte.
No, I get it. Yeah. I just that's I can only imagine that's why they didn't accept that song.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. This song was way more impactful. Like if he sang King Kunta, I don't think we would be talking about it right now.
I would be.
To the extent
it would piss King Kunta would piss people off.
White
so much.
White people would have been pissed regardless, and we would be having this discussion. But we wouldn't be having this discussion to the extent that we're having this discussion because my algorithm wouldn't be filled with Serena Williams.
Yeah, let's get to her.
Please.
Let's start with Serena.
Holy shit.
Serena Williams has never been on my radar as being a piece of ass I would like to insert my dick in.
She is officially right there.
On the roster. Jesus
Holy
Christ,
shit.
Serena. Now, listen, as far as Williams sisters goes, Serena is the hot one.
Yeah.
But that's tallest midget stuff. Like, she's not hot. She's just better looking than fucking Venus, who's a dude.
Right.
But Serena's on that Ozempic, I think.
I don't know. I don't know what she's on, but she's
down.
She's got the whole thing happening, and it happened Sunday night, and I missed it. Okay. So here's how Mike's algorithm goes. I didn't see her because I sent you a text. I'm like, so besides Sam Jackson, what else happened that I missed? And you're like, SZA and Serena Williams. And I go, missed both of them. I watched it again. Didn't see either one of them. Moved on with my life. My phone, every single reel has been Serena Williams crip walking during the Super Bowl. I still haven't seen SZA.
If you could
it just kind of tells you where my algorithm is going. Hot black chicks.
Yeah, but sis is also hot.
Mister. Complete mister.
So if you could take Serena Williams' part in that song and put it on a 2-minute loop, I could jerk off to that.
Well, you've put that part in a 2-minute loop and you've put it on a reel and you've done a beef reel to it.
Yeah, no, I could jerk off to just her though. Just keep showing me Serena.
Fair fuck.
When at the end of the first part and she does a little in line with Kendrick, and she'll get back to her with the higher def cam.
So the funniest part about all of this is, again, I had no fucking idea about any of these people until a week ago, let alone their beefs.
A lot of beefs.
So Serena Williams being in my algorithm so much.
Yeah.
All right, fine. After the 47th fucking video that rolled across.
Still looks good.
And after my third fucking batch I fucking rubbed out, I'm like, all right, why was she there? Because it wasn't like she was highlighted. It was a moment. It was
very minor.
2 seconds here, cut. 2 seconds here, cut.
Watching live, I said, "Why is that Serena Williams?"
Why? See, I didn't even recognize her. She was just in the hot black chick. But I was like, why is she here? And then, the Googleverse told me all about her and Drake, and motherfucker Kendrick Lamar is a gangster.
He's a mean motherfucker.
Holy shit. He's a fucking gangster with this. Wow. Because they had a thing that was kind of stalkerish and wow.
Nothing in that halftime show was by accident.
Like if you don't understand this halftime show, Google it.
Look into it. Everything was on purpose.
Because it's a fucking halftime show of a motherfucker. Wow, it's the biggest fucking troll ever. And for two guys who started this fucking show on a fucking spite troll, wow.
Everything had a purpose. It was nothing by accident. That whole show was a fucking troll with great rap.
It was amazing.
And there are two kinds of people who didn't like that show.
What?
Racists and other whites.
Yeah, basically.
Every black person liked that show.
I heard my brain can't listen that quickly. I'm like, all right, fine, sit the fuck down then.
Kendrick is fast.
He's fast. Like, here's the thing. My brain didn't comprehend all those motherfuckers. But I had heard the songs enough times to kind of slowly catch up. But it's one of those things, like rap is one of those things, and I hated that fucking, because there's a few narratives. There was the who the fuck is he narrative, which I already talked about with NFL not promoting him. Fuck the NFL for not promoting him.
They fucked up, yeah.
They fucked him. I didn't understand anything he said. Well, okay. There's a few there's a few great memes for that, which with
Involve Pearl Jam usually.
Pearl Jam and others. But also 2 years ago, Eminem was on fucking the Super Bowl halftime show.
He's white. He's white.
None of y'all people had shit to say. None of y'all fucking said shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Y'all mean. So there's that. And then there's just the fucking...
Do it.
Why is the NFL doing this inclusivity shit? And where are the white people in this halftime show?
Yep.
Wow. Sit the fuck down, dum-dum. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, because we've owned this fucking game for, 500 years? I don't fucking know.
70.
What are we at? Super Bowl 50 something?
Yeah, but there was also NFL championships. So it was about 70 years.
I mean, just calm down. Here,
who do they want?
Captain Geach and the Shrimp Sack Shooters.
I mean, what do you want? Bruce Springsteen?
The Blues Brothers. But the funny. Here's the funny thing. I actually saw that as legitimate. Like, oh, we should the Blues Brothers. Hey, motherfuckers! Back in like 1992 or 91, we did it, and it sucked. We did. You remember the Blues Brothers doing the halftime show?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was awful. Awful.
The New Kids on the Block were the first to do a real halftime show. Then Blues Brothers, then Michael Jackson.
What's your favorite halftime show?
The 2 years ago with the rap, but also Prince #2.
See, I'm flipped 1 and 2, but yes, Prince #1. It literally started raining during Purple Rain, and he had a guitar that looked like a dick. It was fucking. It couldn't have been more picture perfect.
It's fucking Prince. He's phenomenal. He's talented.
Prince. It's fucking Prince. But yes, and I texted you that the other night. I'm like, this LA show was just fucking great. And
I liked Katy Perry in 10 years ago. I liked U2 was good.
I didn't
2001,
J-Lo and Shakira.
U2 in 2002, which was the 2001 season after 9/11, was pretty sick because they put the scroll of the names behind them.
Mm-hmm.
But no one has ever received the visceral hate from the
reactionary type of halftime shows never work. When you get like the Who.
Oh, Who stunk?
The Who stunk. It's like, I love the Rolling Stones, but the Rolling Stones weren't a good halftime show.
Nope.
They just weren't. I remember. Just let it go. Let it go. The one that was probably the weirdest, and I enjoyed only because I was at a certain age at a certain time, was the 2004 one, which was, of course, Kid Rock wearing an American flag poncho with strippers.
Big America.
With strippers on poles. Nelly, it's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes.
Ooh, okay.
I believe Diddy was somewhere in there. And then it ended with Timberlake and Janet Jackson doing something that ruined the broadcasting industry for fucking ever.
Yeah, FCC woke up that day.
I was working in radio. No shit. The file we got was thicker than the Bible.
Thicker than Serena Williams.
It was gross because Janet Jackson's nipple came out.
Nippy bippy.
Kind of. It was harnessed to a thing, but whatever. Ugh. Anyway. Ugh. Anyways. But you know what I like?
What? What do you like?
One of the halftime shows I liked.
Okay. Oh, let's hear it. I'm ready.
It was a medley show.
Ooh,
it was a medley show. It was early '90s.
They not like us. They not like
early
us.
to mid '90s. It was Aerosmith,
okay,
NSYNC, Britney Spears, and Nelly.
Gay.
No, watch. Yeah. Go to YouTube. Watch it back.
No, it's gay. It's gay.
Because it wasn't just the halftime show. Because that was back in the day when MTV was doing the halftime show. So you had Ben Stiller and Chris Rock pumping up the different bands in their locker rooms. It was the halftime show was more important than the fucking game. This was before the Patriots were anything. But
they weren't.
But it's like it was good because Aerosmith wasn't too old, so they weren't like out of date yet. They had just come off the Get a Grip album in '94. It was like it was still a thing. It was still a thing. So it was the last like cool medley album of like that generation, this generation. Let's fucking do something, and nobody fucking took their tits out.
You know what though? Like Kendrick Lamar should have had other people. He shouldn't have had the whole show. But that was a question that was asked in the office. Who's he going to have for a special guest? And he had nobody. Yeah, that didn't count. Yeah, she does.
I didn't notice her.
We're too old. This is important.
That's the problem. You need somebody to fucking smooth over the palate.
I can't wait to. All right, so Mike, next year.
Yeah.
Who should we get?
Foghat. Would I kill you motherfuckers to play some Foghat?
There is one answer.
Leonard Skinner.
No, there's one answer for next year's halftime show.
Who is it?
Post Malone.
That's probably going to be a good one.
My man Posty can do country, he can do rap, he can do pop, he can do rock.
Yeah,
he can do a fucking Nirvana cover. He'll bring people out.
You know what will blow the roof off it? You do you promote it as Post Malone, and at a certain point, fucking out on the stage walks Jelly Roll.
Fuck Jelly Roll.
The crowd goes wild.
Jelly Roll.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Mike,
I'm just talking marketing wise. This motherfucker was on Tulsa King, for Christ's sakes.
You do Posty, and you bring out a rapper early.
Who?
And you who? Probably fucking Kendrick. And you bring out Dave
3 years in a row.
No, you bring out Dave Grohl.
Bring out Dave Chappelle. How about that?
It'd be great. Dave Grohl to do Nirvana with him.
That would actually be good.
Yeah. Do you know he did a during COVID?
I don't think Kendrick's going to be welcome back.
No, probably not. During COVID, Dave Grohl. I'm sorry, Post Malone did a Nirvana album.
Yeah.
Just did one live on YouTube's.
Sure. Why not?
Just sat in his room during COVID.
Was wild, man.
And did a fucking full Nirvana. I think it was Nevermind.
Was fucking wild. Why wouldn't
the whole album? He was phenomenal.
Why wouldn't you?
I want Post Malone to do every halftime show because he can do every genre, and he is not. Listen,
honestly,
commercial what?
Honestly, I couldn't recognize the song he's had.
But also,
you're gonna have to send me another mixtape.
I will. Probably the best Super Bowl commercial. Him and Shane Gillis.
So fucking good.
It was so good. So good.
The fucking barbecue.
the leaf blower shooting beers.
It was so good.
It was my favorite commercial of the night.
Before we get to the top 5 football movies, let's do commercials real quick.
Real quick, I'm gonna give you my favorite commercials.
Yep.
Bud Light with Shane Gillis and Post Malone and Peyton Manning.
Yep.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
The Flesh cowboy hat.
Didn't see it. Or didn't recognize
Seal as a Seal.
Seal as a Seal was fucking hilarious, and I unfortunately had to explain it to all the seniors in my fucking party.
They get confused. And Dunking's the long version, not the one they played during Super Bowl. It made no sense.
Well, here's the thing. It made sense to us.
Yeah.
Because our eyes could pick up all the references going on.
But
you need like 8 to 10 minutes for the rest of the community. But yes, Casey Affleck was a fucking Hall of Famer for fucking Super Bowl commercial.
He saved their commercial during the Super Bowl.
It was so good, and that was one of the things I had to explain because nobody knew who the fuck he was at my party. Now again, senior citizens, they're in their 70s. They didn't understand why Matt Damon wasn't there.
Yeah, where's Matt Damon?
And they saw Bill Belichick, but didn't understand that was his girlfriend.
Oh boy, yeah,
what a fucking legend she is! Oh my god,
what a gash!
She's in fucking the Dung Kings commercial. God damn, that girl is gonna kill him and take all his money.
And the little kid in that commercial
she is the skinny Anna Nicole Smith.
The little kid in that commercial is a Gloucester boy.
I would assume so. I assumed he was from local.
Yeah. In one commercial I thought was pretty funny, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but the Helmets commercial with Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, where she came.
I liked it, and I liked Sydney Sweeney at the end.
Yes, I like When Hermits Out. It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a really good movie.
Classic.
Call me
classic. But
call me a fag if you want, but I like When Harry Met Sally.
I liked that they did it again. They ran it back, and I liked that they brought the new generation in.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Here's a commercial that
because how the fuck because the gag in the movie was an older broad.
Yeah,
at the table. How the fuck are you going to go older than these two? So you have to go younger. Who are you going to go with younger? Thank God, Sydney Sweeney got herself. Here's the thing. So the celebrity pairings at the fucking game. They kept cutting to them. The big one they kept cutting to was Paul Rudd and Adam Sandler. That makes sense. Both funny men. I didn't know they were buddies, but both funny men.
Probably a movie coming out.
Maybe. Pete, not Pete Holmes, Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
And Kevin Costner.
That was weird.
Sitting next to each other, chatting it up, yucking it up. I watched it. I'm like, why the fuck are they together?
That makes no sense.
Now, granted, you realize very quickly once you start seeing these social media posts and you start watching the commercials that if you're in a commercial, you're in a box. So all the celebrities they kept cutting to were in commercials. Like fucking Adam Devine from Workaholics.
Yeah.
Was in a commercial, and he was also in one of the boxes like behind Sandler. And I'm like, oh, he's not as big as Sandler. Why the fuck? Oh, because he's in a commercial. So it was one of those fucking things. But yeah, I can't imagine what the conversation was between Kevin Costner and Pete Davidson.
Why was Bill Murray giving out his email address?
I don't know. I saw it. I moved the fuck on. Why was one of the better commercials Jesus' commercial?
Jesus does so well in the Super Bowl.
Jesus just fucking kills it. Tom Brady and Snoop Dogg are
terrible.
Are just they're saving racism.
They hate.
They hate.
I do too, but they hate it so much. I can tell you though, the Ritz commercial with Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza is a fucking American treasure.
Can I just talk about Aubrey Plaza is so fucking hot, and my wife doesn't get it. I used to watch.
She's not. That's the odd thing.
Yes, she is.
She's not. That's the odd thing.
No,
she has a fantastic attitude. She's not hot.
I love Aubrey Plaza.
She's not hot.
I watched Parks and Rec for 10 years, and I went, Aubrey Plaza is the fucking hottest girl in the world.
She's not hot.
Oh, God, is she hot?
Best fucking attitude ever.
No.
I semi agree with you, but not really because there's no tits, there's no ass.
She's so attractive.
She's got a bitch face.
Some people transcend all those things.
That's her attitude.
That's Aubrey Plaza makes me happy.
That's the attitude, rat.
All right, there it is. There it is. He needed to get
That's the attitude.
his Spicoli out there.
All right, so you want to jump into the top 5 football movies?
Yeah, let's bang out the football movies and go to bed because I gotta get out of here.
All right. Oh yeah,
I'm so drunk right now.
Are we not doing more of the week or cunt of the week, or just
No.
moving the fuck on after this?
Yeah, this is it. I'm drunk.
Oh, fair fucks. All right, let's do it.
All right, so this is the top 5.
Yeah.
Football movies, but I have more than 5
movies.
I
wish I had that sound effect.
Okay, I have it. I do it. So, Mike, what are your top 5?
You want me to go first?
Movies? Yeah, I'd like you to go first.
All right. The Program.
Mm-hmm. Great answer.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
The Replacements.
Love it.
Varsity Blues.
Great.
And The Longest Yard, either one.
Hold on. The Replacements. Program, Any Given Sunday. Longest Yard. What else?
The Program, Any Given Sunday, Replacements, Longest Yard, Varsity Blues.
All right. Great list.
Thank you.
A phenomenal list.
Thank you.
I have no qualms about it.
So you're not going to post it tomorrow?
I'm going to. Your list wasn't
You
bad.
didn't do SNL last week, pal.
Listen, I get so drunk. We have two matches.
All right.
We both agree on The Program.
Yeah.
And The Replacements.
Good.
Which is actually kind of funny because The Replacements I thought would be a dark horse for me.
No. There's a whole Keanu verse that includes The Replacements. And he's Shane Falco, but he's also in Point Break. He's a football player that becomes an FBI agent.
It's true.
It's a whole weird thing that doesn't include The Matrix, but it does include John Wick.
My number 1 football movie of all time. These are in order. Rudy.
Fuck off.
Nope, I will not.
Fag.
I will not. I will cry every time.
Ugh.
When he goes in the game.
That was the one that I was sitting there going, do I put Rudy on because Andy's going to post this, or do I actually be honest? Rudy stinks.
Rudy does not stink. Rudy's phenomenal.
Stinks.
Sean Astin's a fucking saint. How dare you?
I have nothing against Sean Astin. I love fucking Goonies, but Rudy stinks.
Number 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, you know what? Number 1.
Number 1.
Over Rudy. Fuck Rudy compared to this movie.
Oh boy. We have departed from Rudy so quick.
No, I love Rudy, but compared to this movie, Rudy is shit.
Rudy is garbage.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
I love it. I love watching them coloreds.
Yeah.
Play some football. No homo.
Are you going to do the fucking Sandra Bullock one too?
No.
Okay. All right. Because it felt like you were going with the emotional football movies. Rudy, Remember the Titans, Blindside. You were going to go that route.
Number 3, The Program.
Good one.
Listen,
not emotional. Lay in traffic.
Yes. Starting defense. Woo.
Place it at a table. Woo.
Number 4, Replacements. Again, you got that. I agree. Yeah. It's phenomenal. Yeah. I love Shane Falco. I love every character. The kicker's fucking hilarious. Jon Favreau
is so fucking good in the bar.
In the bar and also the field.
Boom.
You want that ball?
Fucking sombrero.
You want that football? Gene Hackman's
He's a
great.
SWAT fucking cop wearing a sombrero in a bar, slamming a guy's head off the bar, going, "Who's the man?"
Now, here's my number 5, which is a kids movie. But I find this football movie to be really good
this is
and
probably
fun.
My honorable mentions.
Little Giants.
Yep.
So good.
It took
so
place
good.
in that weird 90s Pee-wee fucking Little League era where all the movies like Little Giants and fucking Angels in the Outfield, all these fucking movies about like a child playing professional sports type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that movie with Rick Moranis versus Al Bundy as coaches, whatever his name is, Ed O'Neill.
yes,
and
it was.
Yeah, and they had these fucking steroided up kids, and Rick Moranis' daughter was Icebox, and she was a fucking jacked up girl, and that kid, the little skinny nerd.
It's so
and
good.
Then you had
it's so fucking good.
Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor. Football's 80% mental and 30% physical. Amazing stuff.
You're not going to get an argument.
John Madden was in that movie.
All right.
Now I have a list of movies.
Honorable mentions.
Nope. I will call them non-football movies that had football.
Oh, okay. I have one.
So you go ahead and do your honorable mentions. I'll do mine.
So no. I'll do my one that I feel is going to be in your one, and then we can go from there.
Okay.
Dazed and Confused.
Nope.
Really?
Didn't make my list. Again,
interesting.
There is football themed. There is no actual football in that movie.
I don't know. They threw the keys to fucking Wooderson.
There is no football in that movie.
I don't know, man. You're on the 50-yard line getting high, and you throw the football keys to Wooderson for those fucking Aerosmith tickets, man.
I keep getting older. They say the same age.
All right.
Here are my
Dazed and
5.
Confused is an honorable mention for me. Go ahead.
Here are my 5 non-football movies that had football.
Required.
Forrest Gump.
All right.
So much football.
Yeah. Not so much, but I mean a good
football.
Chunk in the middle.
Lock Up.
Stallone.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Eclipse.
Good one.
It's a full pull from the backside right there.
That's a fucking good one.
Leone! The Last Boy Scout.
Yep. The second best Die Hard. Yep.
80 for Brady, you motherfucker.
You
motherfucker. Making me watch 80 for Brady, you piece of shit.
Wasn't even on my list.
Fucking skanks with their fucking purses, and they stunk, and you made me watch it, and I fucking hate you for it. You motherfucker.
Your wife hated me for a year.
Oh, she still hates you. She told me about this one. She goes, bring up 80 for Brady.
Oh, you revisited it.
Because fuck him. That's what she said, because fuck him. Fucking 80 for Brady. Literally the worst movie I've ever seen. I sat through an hour of it going, he said it's going to get good. Mike said it's going to get good. It didn't get good. It was so fucking bad for
it didn't get good. Mike was so drunk.
You go, no, it gets good. It didn't ever get good.
It never got good.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's the worst movie of all fucking time.
I talked about that actually at the Super Bowl party. I'm like, Andy's wife hates me forever for that.
Still mad. Number 5 is Jerry Maguire. It's a great movie, not a football movie.
Jerry Maguire is on my list. The other ones on the honorable mentions list for me are Flash Gordon.
Okay, well, sure. Cool.
Sure. I mean, a fucking a professional football player saves the world. The Waterboy.
I don't love that movie.
It's a football movie.
Fine. No, you're right. It's fine. I'm not disparaging your pick. It just, I enjoy that movie. I just don't love it. Like,
sure.
Adam Sandler movies stinks usually.
The outside of football parts are better. Like the Fairuza Balk parts are way better. When she's like trying to do you want me to fucking kill them? An HBO classic from the fucking 80s, Wildcats.
Oh boy. I love Wildcats.
Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes in their first movie together before White Man Can't Jump, plus Goldie Hawn naked.
When I was at Double Bolt Day with Dave Panette, he brought up Wildcats. We're talking about this exact topic. Yep. I said, that's the first Woody Harrelson Wesley Snipes movie.
Yep.
It's like, what? I said, yeah, it is. Now remember The Cheer?
Yep.
What's The Cheer?
Oh no, I don't remember Cheer.
It's You ugly. You ugly. UGLY. You ain't got no alibi. You ugly. You ugly. That is the cheerleaders cheer in that movie.
That's every high school cheerleaders cheer. Is that where it came from, though?
Yeah, it did. 83.
I mean, I just remember Goldie in the fucking bathtub naked.
83 Wildcats.
I mean, shit, man. I was a kid. It was on HBO every fucking week.
It was phenomenal.
Necessary Roughness is an honorable mention.
Oh, boy, is that a good one. Scott Bakula,
Hector Alessandro, and peak Kathy Ireland.
And also the coach.
The kicker.
Oh, yeah, Hector was on the A, right? Who's the other coach? The other coach. He dies.
Robert Loggia.
There it is, Robert
Loggia.
Let
me tell you about these fucking kickers.
That movie, Stonehands. Come on.
I mean, they had fucking Sinbad in it. For Christ's sake.
He was a teacher.
Yeah.
He was a teacher.
Yeah.
That's actually, it should be on the list. That's one of my favorites.
That's a good one. I had Little Giants, Jerry Maguire. There's two left. I don't know which way to go. Okay, I don't want to go this way. Not on a team movie.
Never saw it.
Okay. All the Right Moves.
That's the Tom Cruise Dick movie.
That is not just the Tom Cruise Dick movie, but in the same scene, it is a Leah Thompson tit movie.
I'm going to give you a better answer than both these movies.
Go right ahead.
A little movie called The Wanderers.
Stallone, right?
Nope.
No?
The only person you would know is someone I hate.
Who?
Kate. From Indiana Jones movies. What's her name?
Oh.
The Indiana Jones skank that I hate.
Skank that I hate.
The Indiana Jones one. Karen
Allen.
Karen Allen. This is a movie about rival gangs in Brooklyn, the whites versus the blacks.
What?
And they play a football game where the white Italians play the black team. And the Irish Ducky boys show up to fight everyone. And I can't believe you haven't seen this movie yet. You have to watch The Wanderers.
I've seen the box. When I did video stores, I've definitely seen the box.
The Wanderers. It is a 11 out of 10 movie.
All right, I'll do it.
It's all about gang fighting. It's like West Side Story minus the songs and the homosexuality,
but with football.
With football, yes, they play a football game.
Interesting.
It's aggressive.
Interesting.
It is so. Listen, if I could give anyone a recommendation,
The Wanderers.
Watch The Wanderers.
I've seen the box. I know exactly what it looks like.
No, watch it. Watch it tonight. Find it.
What the fuck? I'll give it a watch tonight.
Listen, watch it tonight. It is such a good movie. It's Karen Allen. They play a game called Elbow Tit with her.
I know how much you love Karen Allen because
I hate her.
every time I go to Disney and go to the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, and they have some beautiful blonde woman who has an athletic body and great tits. I take a picture. I go, that's not Karen Allen.
I hate her so much. I would fight her right now
and
if I could.
That woman.
I hate everyone that. Listen, Karen Allen stinks, and this movie is worth dealing with Karen Allen.
All right.
I mean, she's in. What's she in? She's in Scrooged.
Yeah.
She ruins it.
Yeah.
In Indy, she ruins it.
I have to kill all of you.
But listen, The Wanderers from 1978 is one of the best movies that's ever existed.
All right, I'll give it a watch tonight.
And
you'll
enjoy
it a
it.
watch.
But listen, watch with eyes.
I'll give it a watch.
Give it a watch. All right, let's go to bed.
I have tomorrow off, so I'll give it a watch tonight.
Look at you having tomorrow off.
Look at me.
That's enough for us, though. We're done, right?
You got cunt of the week.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt, 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 cunt. But if that's stinking cunt, say it ain't true, but he'll tell you you're motherfucking
So my street doesn't get plowed properly. So, a couple storms ago, it didn't get plowed. Last storm, it didn't get plowed. And I'm like, no big deal. It's a couple inches, and I'll deal with this. This last storm was 7 inches of snow, and the man plowed to the left, which puts a snowbank in front of my mailbox. And I was like, nah, that's not cool. That's not cool. So I asked the Facebook community in Danvers. I said, hey, who do I talk to about getting my my street plowed properly? And
because your guy needs his fucking DoorDash to get in there.
I haven't got it yet. And the monitor, the admin of the Danvers Facebook page says, no, it's a complaint. It's not a complaint. I'm just asking a fucking question, you fucking
They
cunt.
deleted it. Dirty delete.
They dirty delete. And then I had to reword it so it was allowed to be posted, because this bitch Carla.
How did you reword it?
I said, I've called Town Hall and the Danvers DPW, and I've asked, how do I get my street plowed? They have not responded. Who do I talk to at this point?
Right.
And I did the old, I snowblowed it myself. I spent hours snowblowing my fucking
this cunt Carla.
She's such a cunt. But
Couldn't be bothered.
Here's the thing, though. I did it myself. I did the snow blowing. I spent hours making sure my mailman could get to my mailbox so I can get mail.
Yep.
But the man, see, this is a redemption story. The man from the town reached out, and he says, this will never happen again.
Andy Ferg gets plowed out.
I'm getting fucking plowed now. So it's less of a cunt of the week, more of a redemption story where I complained, and then I was told, you're gonna get what you want.
You're gonna get what you deserve, and
just fucking plow to the fucking, just plow the mailbox. Just do one. I plowed for 20 years.
Get my fucking McDonald's. God damn it!
It's $45 now for McDonald's. I'm like, I'm not getting McDonald's. I can't even get Wendy's. I can't afford anything.
It's so stupid, right?
Although tonight it's probably gonna be happening.
Nice. Are we wrapping it up?
We are wrapping it up.
Thank you to our
man with AIDS.
sponsors this week: Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 South in Peabody, Nick's Place Online.com for all their locations and their catering needs, along with ordering up their
needs.
Salad dressing online. Nick's Place Online.com. Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody and Fibber McGee's Kid. McGee's Kid.
McGee's Kid
In Beverly. Fibber McGee's in Beverly. Thank you to our sponsors. And I guess, we'll see you next Tuesday, cunts?
Go fuck yourself.
All right, bye.